All right, well, I'm tired and anxious.
Me 3.
But welcome y'all to the Bone Era. Well, last time on Welcome to the Phone Era. The Phone Era?
The phone era.
Yeah, we called it.
That's the high school AU.
That feels like
Oh my god,
that
you're
feels
right.
like something
The shell
mean
phone era.
that people would say about like millennials and Gen Zers, like
Welcome
the phone
to the
era.
phone era.
Yeah.
All these kids these
All
days.
these kids and their bricks.
Last time on Welcome to the Bone Era, y'all fought Cinder Storm. Ta-da! That was the
finally.
easiest recap
lit.
ever.
Ta-da.
You won
Yay!
after some bizarre shenanigans.
Nala fucking
Problem
died.
solving.
Died second time.
Nala did
And
die.
the corpse rose.
The course raised. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes, some anti-gravity or reversed gravity shenanigans, and it was amazing. But Cinder Storm was defeated, as was the Amnesia. And at the end, Lord Ogriff and his sort of posse came running in.
We berated him on his interior design of his castle.
Yes, because there's no
because
roof.
there's
in
no
the-
roof, there's no ceiling.
There's no ceiling in the throne room. But he said congratulations and all that. And basically, as he sort of walks over to you and you're all panting and you
Except
see...
Lilia.
Except Lilia.
So really, it's like, oh my god, can I feel like this every day?
You're all sort of tired and beat up, and you see Lord Ogriff himself and his people, including Straubs, his little goblin companion, and others.
Cool guy.
They've got sort of some wounds and scrapes and bruises and whatnot, but they're looking okay. And he says, well, we did it. The subjugation of our land is over. And partly I can definitely thank all of you for handling the big guy. In fact, I'd like to thank you because I haven't checked out my treasury in a while.
Ooh.
And I'd like to pay you for services rendered.
Yes, that would be lovely. Thank you.
And he sort of leads you off down and to the right where there's a treasury hidden behind a masqueraded wall. And Straubs like waves a hand and it... And... Yes, and the wall, the illusory wall goes away, and you enter in, and he actually immediately goes, well, damn, because there is more gold in here, possibly, than what he even expected.
Love to see it.
And after some negotiation with Straubs and figuring out with all of... his advisors versus his authority, and the council eventually sort of convenes in the throne room, even though there are still people handling the rest of the stragglers of the devils in the city. He ends up granting all of you a large few chests of gold, totaling 39,000 gold and 18,000 platinum.
Wow. Oh God.
So can someone math?
Okay, so hold on. 39,000 gold.
Divided by 5? Does that divide by 5?
It should.
Oh, also, as you're looking around and this is all happening, Anuka has ghosted.
Oh,
Great. We'll miss her.
at least she didn't die. So that's 7,800 gold per person.
Plus 18,000 platinum.
Yep, which I'm getting to 18,000 divided by 5 is 36,000 platinum each. So basically,
3,600.
sorry,
3,600
3,600.
Which is 36,000 gold.
Oh, I guess.
I'm
yeah.
so sorry. How much do I owe you?
Yeah, everybody.
Okay.
How much?
I
That's not
buy every magic
that's
item
not
I
all.
could ever
We
want.
got more
I got
stuff.
it. Hang on. I have it written
no.
down. Give me one
We got
moment.
more stuff.
It's not all. There's more.
One moment.
You are granted.
You owe me 1,000 knowledge.
No, we'll do this.
We'll
after.
do that
We'll do this
after the
We'll do
full
this after.
treasure hoard is gifted to
There's
you.
more?
Yes.
But
Yeah,
wait,
there's
there's
more.
more.
You are granted 4 of the sort of coalition, what used to be crown jewels, and they are 4 extremely fabulous, like 1 diamond, a ruby, an emerald, and a sapphire, in sort of a glass case, each one worth 5,000 gold,
Okay.
just because they're pretty and cool.
Fuck.
So
What's those
I'm
items?
gonna take upon myself the
diamond?
Diamond.
Yeah. Who wants the emerald?
It's 1 diamond though.
Well, I think we
It's
should
a big
hold
di- it's a
on to
crown
them
jewel.
in a
It's like
case
that-
for now.
The
I
Queen's
think,
diamond.
I think we should just have
can
those
just write
in our
down the
bag of
item
holding
as a-
for right now,
okay.
just all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can have the item.
I just like writing the item description.
Yeah, you have so many items.
You are gifted 2 spell scrolls
Ooh.
of the 9th level spells Time Ravage and Gate.
Do you know
Gates.
9th level at all, Nala?
Not yet.
Not yet either. Okay.
And a sapphire. Yep, it's just a like set of very gorgeous jewels that are gifted to you as sort
Yeah, I
of-
can put them in the bag of holding.
You said 5,000 each?
They're very
For
nice gems.
the jewels, yes.
Yeah, okay.
The 2 diamond level spells Time Ravage and Gate.
Who would like?
I think
Those.
someone should just hold on to one for now
Yeah.
until you guys get...
So it's just spell scroll 9th, right? And I have to put in the thing what the spell is.
Maybe, I don't really know.
Here, I'll just
How it
write,
works
I'll
in
just write
D&D
this
Beyond.
all down, okay? And then I can hold on to things, and then we can distribute as needed.
Yeah, because,
And gate?
Yeah.
Like G-A-T-E? Okay.
Because we can't learn the spell scrolls if we don't have that level of spell.
And you can't learn from scrolls anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's wizards.
But you might
can
be able
do
to
it.
cast them.
Okay.
So can anyone learn them?
Only if
Wizards
you're a
can.
wizard.
But no one's a wizard.
But you
But
can
we can
cast
But
them.
we
You
can still
use
read
them.
it and cast it. Remember
If you're an
we had
arcane
the,
caster, you can cast.
So you just cast it once?
Yeah, and it burns up.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
I did it with who's the guy that stole the evocation stone from us when we were at the Arloso house? I read the telekinesis scroll. And it didn't work.
Yes.
Oh.
Ephraim.
Yeah,
Yes.
Frem. He's dead.
He is
Well,
dead.
yeah.
Morlos killed him off screen. You were supposed to see it, but you skipped 2 years in the future. And then there's one curious item that Straubs hands you as just a curiosity. And it
great.
just looks like a flask that's made of iron and it has a stopper in it.
A flask made of iron with a stopper.
I'm gonna find Vidar and ask him what
What
this is.
do you know? What can you tell
Get
us? What
ye
this is?
flask.
Oh, it's definitely magical. It was just honestly we don't have. It was just there, and I thought
We'll take it.
these people like magic things.
We do.
We'll take
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
Says
Yeah,
Straubs.
I'm
Nigel,
on it.
Nigel, and or Vidar if we see Vidar.
Yes.
Okay.
After this, cat, stop it.
Where was that hiding for the past few years? The cat.
Yeah, in the treasury.
It's just been living off of.
Living off of mice that scurry in.
Lord Ogriff then says, "All right, well, that business is handled, and we still have enough to rebuild. I think I have to go give a rousing speech to whoever can hear me outside. Would you like to come and listen?"
Sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm going to give 300 gold to Kieran for bringing me back to life.
And Win owes me 1,000.
And I owe Win 500, I think.
Okay.
I owe Win 500, right? I assume. I know I owe you money. I just don't know how much.
That sounds right.
For my guns.
Oh, how much I owe Shar?
You don't owe me anything. It says.
Oh, yeah, I paid you back already.
Yeah.
That's why you were broke at the end.
That's why.
But also, I can get so many magic items now.
Right?
Provided you can find a place to buy
Buy
things.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
It's currently a war going on.
Don't you know we're in a war?
Don't you know we're at war? Yes.
Just pop on over to the Empire real quick.
Grand Nash is
you
on
can
the
jump
list.
around. He is on the list. But you head out. I'm assuming you follow Lord Ogriff out to the sort of courtyard, and then out to there's sort of a big ramp, though it's not really a ramp. Like there's a sort of staircase and open area in front of the castle, and Lord Ogriff stands there to cheers as he exits the castle, and he holds his sword in the air to a eruption of cheers and hoots and hollers and all of that. And he says, "Today we have defeated the being who has subjugated us for these 2 long years. You all have made this happen, and our land is ours again. Woo! Etc. Tonight, we run the rest of these stragglers out of our city. We destroy the monsters who destroyed so many lives. And once that's done, we celebrate. We celebrate the end of our subjugation. We celebrate the end of this leg of the fight. And tomorrow, we continue to fight back, and we start to rebuild." Woo! And Lord Ogriff sort of like nods to you all and says, "Well, many of my soldiers will be rooting out the rest of the devils who are stragglers, but many of them should have left. Your spell sort of cleared out the courtyard and this sort of area, which is very nice. But I expect festivities, revelry to happen. So feel free to join in. And
Woo!
thank you all
Yeah.
for your help."
Alrighty. Is the spa open right now?
That's
That's
back in winter.
2 days
ways
away.
away.
Oh,
That's
right. You're right. I
back
forgot
in-
how far we went.
It is a long march.
As much as I like, this is like when I assume we separate from Ogriff once he
Yes.
announces the- okay.
You are now free reign for the evening, or for the rest of the day and into the evening.
So I'm assuming I still have the soul jar with now
Oh, yeah.
the soul in it, because I don't recall
I have
giving
it in my backpack.
Oh, you have it in your backpack?
Oh, nope. I have the jars of souls. You have
Okay.
the soul jar.
Yeah, I have like Cinder Storm soul jar. And Lily's just
Don't put that anywhere.
looking at it. Well, no, but I
Drink it.
yes.
Chug,
No,
chug, chug,
as
chug.
much as I would love to participate in revelry, and
dark
of course we can tonight. This needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah. And in place of a
We
lord,
can't take
you will
one
have
thing
a
off
dark
before we go to court.
No, we
Hells
can
and being
party
addressed.
tonight, but
Well, we can do this tomorrow. Do
Did-
you guys think we should hire a lawyer?
No. Did
No,
I
give me another
recall
contract.
Mel was like,
anything
"Fuck you."
from my 6 seconds of death?
Did we roll for that already?
We didn't. I didn't
Okay,
have a
make
chance. We were in combat. Everyone.
Make a-
I rolled for HP. Is that
No,
what
no,
you're
no,
rolling?
no, for do I recall
Remembering
my
where
my
you went.
hand?
Oh,
If you
yeah.
Roll a whatever check I normally was. Religion?
Oh, it's religion.
I think that's the one.
I think it's only a 9.
No, 9. You do not remember
Okay,
anything.
cool.
Whop.
I don't think we need a lawyer. I think we have our copy of the.
I feel like
we kind of have the money to pay for one right now, and we did kind of meet a guy that is very persuasive and might.
He's not there anymore.
well, I'm
He's not
sorry.
there.
I guess I'll just
yeah, he's
fuck
in the
off
hell.
then.
We're going in hell.
please.
I think
You're
that
not a devil.
Lilia can
Please
take
don't.
point and I can help because I feel very persuasive now that
Well, you can also speak. I
I'm a
don't.
warlock and things.
Not a hell
Thanks.
warlock, though.
Yeah, you're not hellish.
Yeah, but I took the thing that gives me
gives you something.
Persuasive against devils?
proficiency in persuasion and deception.
What?
Nice.
I don't know how to make that not sound
What's
metagamey.
your plus for that? Then?
plus 7?
Okay.
You're very
Fear's
charming.
magic has rubbed off on your
Yeah, my
ability to
persuasion
talk.
is a plus 15.
Yeah, about to say.
Well, that's why I said you
Yeah.
should take point and I can help.
However, I mean, I would love to know a little bit more about the Hells, but I certainly don't want to hire another lawyer who would work specifically with the Hells.
No,
because
well,
that will likely
well,
end up
your
working with
thinking's
another
obvious,
contract.
right?
No, I'm thinking that the life coach guy we met.
Oh, we didn't get his contact information.
I have his contact info.
You have his contact
He gave me
information?
his contact info.
Oh,
got a
well,
card.
if
But-
you would
but
like.
Wait, you don't remember we literally got a card. It says like life inspirational
No, I
life
was-
coach.
I was freaking out from the encounter. Like, we were going to go into the kitchen and see the chef, and I was freaking out when he told us about that. And I was like,
but wasn't that fellow from a different section of the Hells? Because each section of the Hells has its own set
Right.
of rules.
I don't know how Malvo.
Yeah, but he's my friend.
And he still knows more than we do.
I don't know if that's true, though.
We could just call and see
Yeah,
if he's
we
interested.
can always. You can at least reach out. But
What was his name?
I don't know. Did you write it down?
I mean, I must have. Oh, there it is. His name is Ruka.
Ruka.
Friendship ended with Viceroy Pym.
No,
Ruka is my best friend.
Never
now.
ended.
You can have more than one friend.
Yeah, so many
I'm
friends.
building an army,
friends.
a friendship
Army of
army.
friends.
Kieran's
Friends
MySpace
on.
page has the
Yeah, yeah,
top 8
yeah.
friends.
And for the record, Viceroy Prim is number 1 on my MySpace top 10. Him,
Then Ernesto?
Ruka,
I don't think Ernesto has a MySpace.
and then Ernesto because he runs his page like an old man. It's got a single picture. It's blurry. It's sideways because he uploaded it and then did like the
scanned it.
turn and then just left it there.
I think it's quirky.
There's no background. It's just like a white page.
Oh, God.
Bless.
He goes on once a month when he's not at sea.
MySpace is great.
He was great.
I had a Zanga.
I also had a Zanga.
I've never heard
I
that
don't
word
know
in
what
my
that
life.
is.
It's blog sent.
That was before Live Journal.
We got everything.
And then I
Was
had
it
a Live
time
Journal.
ravage or time stop?
Ravage.
Okay.
So, I mean, I think if we contact Ruka, it should be maybe to ask where we could get more information or if he has any information, but I certainly don't want to enter a contract with him.
Yeah.
We have too many
I'm gonna
contracts that
say
we have entered in
that's-
the beginning. I
don't
don't
know.
want any more.
If he's going to take monetary compensation, he might literally try and have you sign another contract.
Yeah.
I am
He's
not.
devilish.
I don't like how we're assuming all of this.
Yeah,
we
that's
know
a
how
little-
this
No one
works.
when you assume not
But
like,
every
Makes an
time we've
ass out of it.
interacted
When we
with
assume we get in another contract.
every time we've interacted with any hellish entity about any certain favor or something that we or they can do for us, they've pulled out a piece of paper and have had us sign
I think
for it.
acknowledging a standard of their culture is
He didn't make
not
us sign
assuming.
when he let us go to kill his boss.
Because we were
That was a
able to
verbal
tell him that
contract.
if we do this, we can probably do, like, the outcome of what we've done have probably helped him.
Well, yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I'll let these, if they die, no worries. But if they do it, it's good for me. So
All
he's
I'm-
much better now because of what we've done, putting that fucker in that bottle.
Yeah, but
all
he
I'm
didn't make us
saying
sign
is I
it.
don't think we need to hire someone to help us argue our case in the Hells. I think we just show up in
Yeah,
the
we
Hells, be
have
like,
our-
we did exactly what you told us to do.
We
If they
have our
try to
contract.
negotiate it, I will fight them.
we still have the Char's like looking through
We
her
have
backpack
the
for
addendum.
the thing. Yeah.
We have
so
the
she pulls
second
it out
addendum
and she's
from-
like looking at it. So it,
Yeah.
it does say it does seem pretty clear to
Yeah.
me. So
Pretty cut and dry.
And if they try to pull any fast ones, we'll likely be able to see it coming and be able to argue efficiently otherwise. I don't think we have to be... I don't think that we need to drag in another hellish individual to help us argue our case unless there's something that Ruka can direct us to find more information.
hey,
I need to print
Well,
out.
I can't see any of that.
No, it's obviously insane, and this font is
This
really
font is
hard to
I
read.
hate this font.
It's kind of wonderful though for exactly this kind of stupid devil contract
Yeah, because no one will read
because
it
no
all
one
the
can
way.
fully read it. Yeah.
Go. I want to see everyone's signature again. Yeah.
That was fun. That was cool. Olgi 28 1400.
Lilia doesn't have a last name.
That was a long time ago.
Lilia doesn't use her last name. She has one.
That was 3
I don't think
years
any
ago.
of you know
What
it
is
though.
it now?
It
You
is.
told us once.
It is
1403.
I have it written down
Jinto
somewhere.
the 13th in 1403. And I have on the calendar Siege of Intala starting on the 11th and Cinder Storm defeated on the 13th. It was a very short siege.
Well, the assault.
How do you spell Jinto?
Jinto.
Jinto.
See, yeah.
What's the month before Jinto?
Jal. It's
y'all.
July now. It's Jinto.
2 L's, 1 L. Jal.
1 L.
I'm so bad at spelling things.
There's a lot of fireworks going
Yeah,
on.
I love these fireworks.
because the evil is defeated.
Yeehaw.
Is there any?
I haven't seen fireworks since I was like 12.
Wait, no. We at the Tournament of Champions
Yeah.
before it all turned to shit. We were-
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
were
no,
there fireworks there?
Yes.
I don't know if I
Okay.
have the most positive association with fireworks. I will say.
It's fair. Fireworks
They are
suck.
big and they're pretty, but they make me feel the sense of impending
I'd like
dread.
quiet fireworks. That's what I would like.
Yeah.
Sparklers.
Well, just I want them to still explode, but I want no explosion noise.
Or like just really heavy headphones.
Like Roman candles, where it just makes a little sound when it goes.
That's a decent noise, but it still goes in the air when it.
Yeah, if you buy like the really crazy ones.
Anyway, you were all saying so to describe the area around, people are like, you can look down on the streets. I'm like imagining y'all are like sort of walking
Yes, yeah.
down into it, and you can see there are a few devils who have been killed, and people are gathering the gross like liquid that they turn into and sort of cleaning it up with various spells. There are like groups that are going around helping each other out and making sure the devilish sludge is taken care of. And people are now setting up tables in the streets and bringing out huge kegs and bottles and whatnot hidden in cellars. You see people like open secret trapdoors that they had in the back with like a shelter where they just kept like food and beverages and whatnot. And people are cheering and being very happy and lighting off fireworks, apparently, and playing music.
Awesome.
I need a printout of this. I want to get it printed and like burn the edges. And
Hell
stuff.
yeah. Tea stain it.
Yep.
Take a tea bag and just run it over the
Yeah,
whole
I've done
thing.
tea
and it'll
staining.
Yeah.
Is there? I mean, before this gets pretty nuts, we're sleeping here tonight, or are we?
Yeah,
sleeping?
and then
We
we'll
don't want to
figure out-
show up looking like a haggard mess.
And we're gonna
Yeah.
just go to the hell of the morning, I guess.
Is there any?
First
This
thing in the
place
morning.
is getting rebuilt. Is there anything that could even constitute as an inn? Or
There are inns around.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, so they
I
offered
mean,
to let us sleep in the castle.
oh yeah, or that, whichever. Find lodging for
You
the
can
evening
sleep wherever you
before-
wish.
Before I get to
people recognize you as like some of these soldiers, and people have been opening their homes as well, because like you saved their city. The people who were left here under sort of devilish rule were not very happy to be there, so they are opening their houses and plenty of food and beverage.
I'll
And
definitely grab a beverage as we're like sauntering around
I want a
the
flower
city.
a flower crown.
I don't think they have those up here.
make an investigation.
The city's been besieged. I don't know.
I want to see if there's someone making celebratory flower
Find a-
crowns.
Find a Beastlandian druid.
18.
18. You find a mother and daughter sort of duo who have like brought out like a cart, and have gathered from like this sort of covered garden that they like lift up. They've been gathering flowers and whatnot, and they're weaving them together. And you sort of dance over to them, and they're like, your saviors or whatever. They said that your saviors, says the daughter, and like hands you a crown that she made.
I'll
and it's this
kneel
gorgeous
down
little
so you
thing
can like put it on my head.
on your head,
Yay.
sort of pin it in.
Oh.
Yay!
Adorable.
Just feeling the weight of all the money that's in my bag.
It
Don't
is pretty
burn
heavy.
through it.
Burn
Yeah,
through
what are we
it.
gonna
I get
buy
it.
with all
It's-
this money?
If you can find a place to buy things.
I say if there's a place to buy things, I remember seeing
Well, not
the
here,
most
maybe. I don't know.
glorious.
Better sword.
I remember seeing the most glorious cloak
Right.
that provided just like insane amounts of protections.
Oh,
I still
back,
have it in my head, but I don't know if we'd ever be able to find it again.
is it back in the Marshtown?
Oh, it was either in
College?
Marshtown or in the capital itself. I remember seeing it originally, I think, in either Nigel or Vidar's shops. And I couldn't afford it at the time.
Was that a displacement club?
I think
Oh,
so.
yeah.
I just remember seeing it.
Do
and it
not
was,
remember who had that.
yeah, I don't quite recall where we saw it. I know it was in one of the shops in one of the larger towns, but it was, like I said, it was absolutely beautiful. I mean, I guess we could always stop and see after we
Yeah.
visit the Hells what Resistenza has. Nope, that's the challenge now. God damn. What the challenge.
The Avatars challenge.
The Avatar's challenge.
Yeah, maybe some potions. I mean, my bow is pretty clutch.
Yeah, you have a nice bow. I just any way that I can get myself a little bit more protection, both of the
I could upgrade my
slashy
armor.
slashy
That's
kind,
what I could do.
and of the magic prevention kind.
Yeah. I would totally get new armor too. That's a good idea.
I could get like
still
just
soft.
just a simple magic crossbow for when I need it. Otherwise, I've got my new spells.
Kieran's gonna look for semi-automatic weapons. Just kidding.
And never use them.
Oh,
Have not been invented yet.
and a new sword, but like I had a
Just
plan for that.
kidding.
Because I know the Cavalier guys
from
say
when we looted that
he,
place.
that he might.
I have a potion
Hit
of
me up
longevity
after-
and a
after the
potion of
fight.
invisibility
I have
and a
one of
potion
those
of
too.
vulnerability.
I forgot about you, though, about those.
Yeah, I still have the invisibility, the electric breath, and the mind reading.
I only have a standard healing, but I might buy something from Lucina's shop if it's
I
still
can definitely get some more
open.
potion making
Also,
materials.
there
I'm
might-
working on a superior one right now.
Lucina has been busy.
She's been busy.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's not at the shop. At the
She's setting up the.
Are you
The
paying
camp
me,
attack.
Kieran, or should I hold on to that for now?
For what?
Right now. Kieran just owed me money for the guns.
Oh,
I gave Kieran a loan.
You know, it's funny because when I was planning this, I was like, all right, so next we're gonna do a party, and then they're gonna have
Hell.
to go in the stone, and I totally forgot about hell.
Oh no, we wanna. we don't want that.
Lily's got a one-track mind.
like to take care of
Literally
our
since
souls.
the,
No, totally. Like I'm
ever-
prepared
ever
for that.
since-
It's just I was
ever
like,
since-
Credence thing got fucked
ever
up,
since
Lily has
Credence
been
got
like-
saved, we've been like, all right,
because
we're
Lily was like, that was our one chance, and we fucking squandered it. We've managed to miraculously get a second chance to
Yeah.
not go to hell when we die. And if we don't fix that immediately, considering how often we almost die all the
all
time,
the time.
Fair.
I'd rather take care of that.
And now that I've died a
ASAP.
second time,
Yeah.
I really like to.
Yeah, no, like we come into too close a contact with death for me to not have a little bit of a stick up my ass when it comes to getting the soul thing taken care of.
totally makes sense. That was just very funny because I
this is-
fully
this is-
forgot a thing
this is
I've
in
been setting up
character,
for
it's
ages.
not-
There was
Oh,
no.
yeah.
And I also just want to not be hurt by my swords anymore.
Sword.
I'm glad that you have finally come to that conclusion, Win.
Yeah.
It's not about how long it takes, it's about the destination, something along those
Yeah,
lines.
something
Sure.
like that. But yeah,
two sets of
definitely-
footprints on the beach.
Definitely the hells should be our next thing.
I just hope it doesn't
Then
take too long.
Back to Marsh Town. Well, remember, hell's time is much
Shorter, right?
So if doesn't matter how long we spend in hell, it's going to be a very short period of time in the material world.
Well, assuming everything goes correctly.
Yes, assuming everything goes correctly.
Big assumption, but let's roll with it.
Interplanar travel has also become not one of my most favorite things to do.
Fair.
After we finish, hopefully with no issues, in court, are we planning on going to Marshtown to recuperate and touch base, or are we going directly into one of these two stones, or...
One thing at a time. I don't think we need to.
Please plan ahead.
I think going to Marshtown next might be useful, and then going into the stones.
Just to
just to like check in, make sure everything's going okay there, see if they need anything, and then we'll bamf out to like a remote location and go into the stones.
Our
Yes.
plan was
No.
to eliminate the stones before going to the camps.
Yeah,
Yes.
because otherwise they
Yeah.
can call an army.
I
and-
think
Right,
the
yes.
purple
Right.
one's going to
Yeah.
be the first one we do
that
first,
purple
We got to do that one first.
But
which is in my bag, and then the evocation, which is in your bag,
and then we go to the camp.
and then we assist with camping.
So that would make sense to go back to Marshtown so we can like talk about our plan.
And then once we go to
yes.
the camp, we'll get another stone. Go to that stone.
And Nigel might have some
Does-
insight.
do you think they would
Sorna
want to
have
store
a
the
stone?
extra stone there?
I don't think Sorna
Sorna
has a
does not
stone
have a
at
stone.
the
Well, yeah, but I'm saying we
camps.
do the camp and then we go get another stone.
Yeah.
Go into that stone.
Now I can
Rather
see
than-
you want to read that book so bad. I can see it in your face, Kieran.
I read the back. It looks like
it
it's gonna
looks
be
like
good.
a good read. Now, when we go back to Marshtown, I'm hoping that the Tartiva group is back from their
Oh yeah,
stuff.
I forgot about that.
Because I would also like to read with you with my book, but first I have to activate my book. It's the same thing. It lasts only a certain amount of time.
Oh, that's the
only-
one. You want to do the one I read, right?
Yeah, only if after I'm done with this
Nala's
one.
so salty about that.
After I
Well-
read this one, it destroys itself. Yours is just going to deactivate, but after I forcefully reactivate this one and read it, it's going to disintegrate into nothingness.
Books are
You
good.
can read fast.
Yeah.
Books are good. We like
So
books.
I would love to read with you
plan.
during the same time, but if you do want to start before I activate my
Sorry,
book,
let's
that's
go to March
perfectly
now.
fine.
Is Na-
Just-
Nala, are you like trying to get more charisma?
How much more charisma do you need? So charismatic.
Beat me out for charisma. That's so rude.
For the record, I'm
What are you talking
charismatic.
about? I've always wanted to go heavy on charisma.
I am not.
What charisma-based character wouldn't want to have the highest charisma that they could possibly get?
Me. It's funnier that way.
Yeah, right.
Now that I've joined the ranks
Join
of the,
the ranks, the
charisma
charisma
casters.
crew. The charisma crew.
I would like to have the lowest one in the party at all times.
I think mine's the lowest.
Well, of the charisma casters.
Yeah.
You don't need to be charismatic, you have muscles.
As you're all sort of walking through the
Its own
streets,
type of charisma.
Kieran, you
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
What about me?
you begin sort of smelling a sweet smell.
Oh no.
Of something that smells smelly.
It's sort of sweet but acrid in a way, like too sweet for a moment, and then you find yourself
Bath and
in
Body
an
Works.
alleyway, away from
Oh.
your crew,
Okay.
and there in front of you
Where'd
Mommy?
Kieran go?
Pictures of my fortune.
Mommy?
is
I'm sorry. Mommy?
is indeed Fear,
Mommy.
who stands there, sort of her arms slightly crossed, her weirdly tall features and elongated everything. Looks at you and goes, "Well, it appears that there is some sort of celebration. Congratulations.
Thanks. Thank you.
And you asked for more of my power.
Just seemed like the right time to do so.
Well, I appreciate it. As you can see, I am somewhat able to come to this plane
That's exciting.
now.
First time in a while.
In
I
a
mean, obviously
while,
not your
yes,
first
not
time,
first time ever. But it has been some time since I have been able to so easily cross. So I appreciate you being some sort of anchor for me. And that is
Both
the reason
puns.
I
Love it.
wanted you on my side here. You're going to be taking care of that pesky little hell contract, yes?
In theory, yes.
Good.
One
Your
can
vote of
only
confidence is
really hope.
overwhelming.
It didn't work last time, okay?
Well- Please take my hand if you wish for more of my power.
Uh-oh.
okay. Take my hand.
Take my whole life.
And you sort of grab her hand and her weird
Like very
elongated
limp wrist.
fingers wrap around you, and
Great.
you feel this sort of pulse of energy just shoot through your body, and your eyes like flash. Like if somebody were looking at it from the outside, they would see your eyes like change color to get weirdly fey, and like the shape goes slightly not quite human for a moment there, and then flash away again as the energy of the Fey realm, a Fear's side of the Feywild, goes into you. And she lets go and is like, "Well, I hope that does you well, and this saving the world business."
I do hope the saving the world business goes well, but guess feel free to visit since you can do that now.
Oh, I will. It's exciting to be here. Anyway,
for
that's
open
all
invitation.
I wished to say. Congratulations and all that.
Thank you.
Please, join your friends again.
Of course.
Jeez.
Cool.
Hear out in the alleyway. Kieran?
I'll get that. We'll get that soul contract taken care of.
And as Kieran, you sort of just walk
Okay, bye.
away. As you're walking through the alley, you're suddenly behind all your friends who are like, Kieran!
Kieran? Where the fuck did he go? He's not a very sneaky man.
I'm right here.
How did he get away from?
I was
Oh,
just,
God.
I'm sorry. I was just being quiet.
Oh.
I'm still pretty injured.
We didn't even
fight.
hear you jingle jangles.
I'm jangling.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I do be jangling though.
Jingle, jangle.
I mean, I don't believe Kieran on
I rolled a 13, so let's.
I mean, my passive insight is a 24,
I rolled a 25.
Haha! I didn't.
but with an active roll, I guess I still didn't. Did you roll a 25 on deception?
You got
Oh,
25.
damn.
Wow.
For some reason, at level 15, Kieran's still lying to y'all. So
You're real. Shar, your lessons are really rubbing off.
I'm gonna
on
tell the
Kieran.
group. I just don't want to tell them right now. We're in public, okay?
Ooh, a food cart. What kind of
yes,
food's there?
there's food of
When we go
various
to bed
kinds.
at night, I'm gonna
Get some
powwow
churros
everywhere.
now.
There's a lot of sort of
Let's say
meat.
meat. Yeah.
Okay.
They got a lot of
But
pastry
they
in
have
the
they have
beast
they have like kebabs.
Men
Oh,
flesh.
some kebabs.
sweet.
Yeah.
They have
Men
veggie
flesh.
kebabs.
They have veggie kebabs. I'd say they'd have veggie kebabs. And they're
How
really
ripe
nice
those
grilled
veggies are.
veggies. A
If
big
they're- if
vat
they're
of like
grilled,
dill
it's
rice.
hot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bunch of dill pickles.
This is like, is this like a meta? Is this like
I
a
said
meta?
dill rice.
Is this like
I
a
It's Mediterranean. for some reason.
Mediterranean and
Yeah.
like,
I like that.
vaguely Turkish cuisine?
I like it.
Yeah, I'll have some food.
I need,
Do they have
to,
hummus?
I need to recover my
I
strength.
died today. I need some food.
I
Oh yeah, that affects me, right? For the next 4 days.
No, because you got revivified.
Oh, never mind then.
You're good.
It's only if you have the whole ritual.
Never mind.
like Lily is like afraid to go to sleep because she knows she's gonna wake up feeling worse than she does right now.
Aww.
Why?
Because I have right now my hit points at 145, and when I wake up they'll be 115, like normal.
Wait, is that still from the spa?
It's from the spot. It's from Kieran's spells. I took no
No more
damage
Tex-Mex.
during.
It's my Tex-Mex
So would
magic.
15
Tex-Mex magic.
still sit on
Trademark.
because the spa is still affecting.
Do you still have spa health?
No, I don't
you
still
don't
have spa health.
because you
Okay.
did fight the.
No, it was like from the aid
The
from
undead.
Kieran and then from our nice
Okay,
big meal.
okay,
But then, yeah. So it's this is the, like I said, this is the best Lilia's has ever felt.
Yeah, you'll probably wake up a bit sore.
Yeah, and just be a little more grumbly because like right now I feel like I have taken great medication.
Well, you enjoy the festivities as you are wont to do. Various people are around. At one point the Force of Bone does like a
Right.
a
Forgot about
flyby
that name.
thing and sort of
Gloomstalkers.
celebratory like airplanes flying
Nice.
over the the stadium. They do like a whole trick flying thing in the air and people cheer and whatnot.
Is that Riley?
Did Riley survive?
You'd have to go find him.
Oh.
It's a big city.
Nah, it's okay.
I'm not
Did
gonna look
all
for
of
Josh.
us survive?
Oliver survived. He's
Okay,
at the head of the thing.
And I'm
Priorities.
assuming his Shadow,
The Gloomstalker.
the Gloomstalker, is
Yes.
also.
He is riding atop his Gloomstalker.
Because I would have been very sad if the Gloomstalker had died. Oliver, I would have been like, oh, damn.
But various beverages and everything happen as well. You eventually like find a person or an inn that's been sort of more opened up again, and you are offered beds, place to stay here in Untala, the recovered city of Untala, now no longer lorded over by Cinder Storm. And as you get there, a runner runs up to you and hands and says, "You are all the Bone Era, yeah?
Yes.
This was
Unfortunately,
left for
no.
you at the castle, and I was told to come find you."
Okay, thank you.
And hands you a letter.
Uh-oh.
No.
It just looks like a regular
bad.
letter.
We just got
Oh
a
no,
letter.
who dis?
Oh, it's Anuka.
Oh.
It says, "My friends, I'm sorry to not have celebrated with you after victory against Cinder Storm and its army. We seem to never have enough time to relax, huh? It was great to see you all again. Unfortunately, it was under a stressful situation, but we prevailed. We freed the Beastlands from Orlos' grasp, and that proves we can fight back. We can defeat him. Regardless, I need to return home and pray to Ouijas for guidance for the next stage of taking Morlos out. I don't know when we will, if we, whatever, see each other again. So here it goes. Lilia, it's great to see you so unalive. An interesting compliment from Anuka.
That's fine.
If that's the right way to say it, you look radiant and still sound amazing. Even though you stole that kill from me, I'm willing to look past that, as you had the most important job. Holding that bastard soul. Please keep singing and being quirky. Yeah. Win, you strong and loving tank. The way you fucked up Cinder Storm with that sword just left me in awe. I am glad you are still with us, given the whole damnation thing. Good luck with that. I know you'll win. You are the Bonier's strength. Your Highness.
Is that me?
Yeah, like what in the hells? You're the ruler of Hondere?
Oh.
Not really. I'm editorializing. I apologize. I'm definitely telling Mother about this. She will be thrilled to know that the crown and her homeland is in great hands. I also noticed you were given off radiant energy. Welcome to the Order of Paladins. You're going to do even more damage to your enemies. I'm still holding you up to show me around your home when this is all over. Nala, you have wings! Exclamation marks. Also, you can breathe lightning. I have no words to describe how taken aback I am. In awe. You have become a power magic practitioner. We couldn't have won without you. I couldn't have saved Kieran without you. I can't wait to see how much more you can grow. The sky's the limit for you. Also, I'm attaching more orcish phrases for you to learn behind this letter.
Excellent.
Kieran, we just blessings upon you. What can I say? You are the backbone of this family. You are doing an amazing job keeping them safe, as I knew you would. This family needs you for the upcoming struggles more than ever, and I know you will do your best, my friend. Also, do not be afraid to open up to them and lean on them in your moments of crisis. They won't let you fall. Your skills as a cleric and warlock are astonishing. I know you will be one of the most powerful magic users Ouija has given her blessings to. Thank you for reinvigorating my faith and reassuring me that Ouija still hears my words. Consider this one more person you have saved.
Damn.
Okay, it's taken me an embarrassing amount of time to write this, and it's almost dawn. So, you've been partying all night. Please stay safe as much as you can. Good luck with Devil's Court. And it sounds like a TV show. Hopefully, I'll see you all again for the final push. I love you all, my family. We just be praised.
That's
Anuka
great,
Telva,
actually.
Paladin of We Just, champion of the champions of the Kingdom Tournament of Champions, member of Bonus.
Is that how Ouija's is spelled?
It is.
I don't think
think it
I've
was
ever
spelled?
seen it spelled. I don't know, but it looks like Ouija's.
It is. We Just. That's exactly what it
I
is.
think this is the
Where's
first
your
time I
hat?
have ever seen it spelled or even think to have. I think I
say
thought it was all one instead of two separate. Like I've
Yeah,
been
it's two for some reason.
Like
yeah.
in my brain,
I also
it was
thought Cinder
one.
Storm was one word.
He kept spelling Bonera as one word in his
Bonera.
letter.
Bonera.
That's one word?
Bonera.
Hi, welcome to Bonera
I guess
Bread.
it is on
Bonera.
Instagram. So Bonera bread.
Bonera bread.
That's our retirement project.
There it is.
That's funny.
Where I mean, it's
Also a pub.
Yeah, I was about to say we're gonna have to also. It's like
Gastro.
you can't call Bonera
Bonera
yeast,
bread and
though.
bistro. bread
Gastro
and bar.
bakery. Gastro bakery.
Bonera bread and bar.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, Bonera Bakery and
Bakery and
Bakery
bar.
and bar.
That sounds
Yeah,
Bakery and
Yeah.
bar sounds good, yeah.
Writing that down too.
because it's also Hi Panera, we're
Bonera.
satirizing you.
Bakery and bar.
Not sponsored by anybody.
No. Indeed not.
If
Yeah,
only.
right.
But once you read that letter together,
That's
you
very
gonna say
sweet of
something?
her. I'm glad that she actually said goodbye this time.
Yeah, that was nice.
Albeit by writing, but that's still better than nothing at all.
I did say I would tell the group when we were in a private area.
okay, you get to a private area.
Welcome to our private area. I have a secret to tell you all.
I never would have guessed,
secret.
Kieran. I am really shocked by this.
What's happened in the last 10 hours?
Is Ernesto okay?
Oh, Ernesto's well, great. New anxiety. I think he's fine. No, so we were very much in public, so I didn't want to tell anybody, but I did get pulled aside by Fear, who
Did disappear.
has this cool thing now where she can come here because of our being friends now. So she showed up and offered me more powers.
Oh.
What did she offer you?
More power.
Excellent.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was looking for like what kind of more powers did she offer you?
I don't think I know yet.
But you feel different?
I was a little more persuasive earlier. So maybe something with that. I don't know. But did shake on it. but just felt like the group should know that she can come here now.
I mean, so can
mean,
Trust used to be
yeah.
able to too. I'm not super concerned about her.
Well, but
being
she
able-
wasn't able to before.
But you're now her like planar focal
Right.
point
Yeah, so she comes like specifically.
for you.
Is that something we should notify Trust about?
Fuck that guy.
I mean, at this
Yeah.
point,
Yeah.
I'm not.
No, I think
that
all
guy,
of them are.
that guy has to tell us what'd you do to Sorna and what happened to that kid that was in your
and like
in your core.
Yeah.
to be fair, at this point, Trust isn't who I respond to anymore.
That's why I say fuck that guy.
So like, Fear is the one that I work for now, not Trust. So
Yeah.
Fair.
I mean, I think
so
as,
I don't have to report anything about my
I think as far
friend.
yeah, I think as far as like the archfays go, they are all equally untrustworthy. So
Yes.
I'm not ultimately any more concerned about Fear being able to join the mortal realm as I would be about any of the other archfays. That's certainly a much smaller problem than the other problems we have. So
I just felt like
Yeah,
everyone
no.
should be aware.
that's
of
a
it
good
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
to be aware of. She is terrifying in a kind of sexy
in
way.
the list of people making agreements and contracts.
But at least this one is only for you.
Yeah, only
Well,
for
and
you.
she seemed like she believed in us
That's
well, and
nice.
you might
with the
believe.
devil contract.
Oh,
that's
oh,
good.
that's good.
I don't know that I would say she believed in me specifically for this devil contract. She believed we would take care of it.
Oh, that's nice.
All right. Well,
I don't think it was a me belief because I'm not the one
Kieran, you're great.
headlining. Thanks.
headline.
I'm not the one headlining this court.
cactus juice?
Court appearance.
tour.
I do.
You want some
I
cactus
would like
juice?
some cactus.
Yeah,
juice.
you've had your bottle and you haven't cracked it open. It's a party.
They definitely don't have any here, so yeah, you'd have to have brought your own.
Don't worry, I bring my own.
Yeah.
But we've always got you. You've
I've got
always got
this.
your bottle.
BYOC.
Yeah.
Here, I'll have,
Your own
I'll have a small
CJ.
glass of it if you're willing to share.
I'm always willing to share. Cactus juice is meant to be shared. It's a social beverage.
And literally never any other time.
This is also like pretty close to death.
You are informed of the fear thing,
Gross. Don't like it.
but you are offered
make
sort
my
of
mistakes.
various rooms. There's a lot of people who are soldiers, etc., who are either actually a lot of the soldiers would go out to the camp, but some of them who are in less strict military groups are able to join in and stay in the city as well.
Cool.
But you have beds, so you may.
I need them.
Rooms.
You can have your own rooms. Yeah, there's plenty of room.
I will write.
I do not want my own
similar
room.
to Anuka a farewell letter to Choshk, and the next day, kind of give it to a runner.
Oh my god.
Jesus, Nala.
Great.
That's excellent.
It's not you, it's me.
No, not like that. Hope you are well. Wonderful night.
It wouldn't have hurt.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have
What was Chosh's? I can't say it.
Chosh.
What was his like coloring?
He was a lizard.
He was a lizard man.
lizard man?
But in my
So he was
mind,
sort of
he was
green.
very kind of like heavy green on the back, but had like a semi-whitish underbelly.
I didn't know you were scaly, Jason.
I'm reptilian, so
No,
why
I was-
wouldn't I?
It's the,
It's like a furry,
it's
but
the word for furry,
Oh.
but not
for lizard.
for lizard folks
Because you're not
and
furry
reptiles.
if you're a reptile.
That makes
Scaly.
sense.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Takes all sorts.
Then yes,
I guess
Nala is
birds also
definitely
count
scaly.
as being scalies.
Really?
Because I guess with the feet and everything.
Hey, but they should be wingies.
I don't.
Featheries.
Well, you're gonna have to reach out to Tumblr and
yeah, you gotta
They
tell
would be
tell the furries.
release that. Beakies. Oh, hate that.
Beaky's terrible.
Wingies is kind of cute.
There are some
Beakies is-
amazing fursuits for birds, though. Like they've got like the
beak that
beak that moves. It's really cool. Anyway, you sleep.
Question mark? Yes.
And you wake up in the morning.
Great. I'll take my long rest.
Take that Max
Thank
P off.
you.
Yay.
Max P gone.
Wait. Why
Or
do I
was it
have-
24?
Why am I only up to 106? I thought mine was 115 now. Oh well.
Max
that's
HP is probably gonna.
Don't worry, guys. I'm almost at 90.
Jesus.
fine. Really wakes up and is like, I feel worse.
Oh, I think it's because we all went up because of the temple.
No,
I
that's
just went
she's
down.
doing a character thing.
No. It's just like I was feeling great last night, and now I feel hungover compared to what I felt last night. Mm-hmm. It's just when you taste heaven, and then you have to come back to the real world, and you're like, ah, shit.
I'm coming down.
Yeah. It's like except coming down is just normal. It's just normal feels worse than it did before.
It's called life.
Yeah, no,
That's
I'm
live.
well aware. All right, should we go
Let's-
to hell? Do we need to do anything else
yeah.
here before we go?
Breakfast, then hell.
It's off the hell we go.
In the sort of inn area that you are in, downstairs there is various breakfasts being served. People are already, when you wake up, because you were pretty exhausted from the incredibly long day you had, you wake up a little later, and outside people are beginning to rebuild the city. There lots of... there are some people sort of guiding and being the contractors of the bunch, but really everybody's pitching in, lifting things, and removing a lot of broken pieces so that things can be rebuilt. And you can see just a ton of people are pitching in outside. Pretty much everybody, once they've eaten something, they head out to do some work. And as you come downstairs, you are greeted by the sort of innkeep and this orcish woman, like long black hair, and a kind face sort of looks over at you and says, "Oh, if you'd like to take a seat, you may. I'll have some sort. We're making a big breakfast over there. We've got it on the tables. Sorry, that my I don't know why I'm apologizing. It's just my first day running the inn because
It's been shut down for a
it's been
while.
shut down and." Unfortunately, my father didn't make it, who was the innkeep before,
I'm
but
sorry to hear that.
but now I'm sort of running it in his honor. So
5 gold on the table.
thanks.
Nala.
I mean,
Nala,
talk
you
about
just got money back.
she says thanks and
on
takes
to
it with.
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
Why wouldn't she?
Yeah. So
One
feel
for
free
each of us.
for the buffet.
Yes.
All right.
Buff
Yeah,
it.
I'll pile it on.
Yep. There's various.
I need
breakfast.
like a big pint of black coffee.
a pint of coffee
It's like in a
in a
beer
stein.
stein.
Yes.
They have the sort of fantasy version of the spout.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
A keg
Push a
of
button
cold
on the
brew.
top.
Yeah.
A keg of cold brew.
I'm down.
It's pretty great.
That stuff's concentrated. I'll take it.
How did we get to hell last time?
We transported.
Okay.
I think didn't Vidar send us last time though?
So
I
you
believe
technically
so.
have no specific thing that ties you to the hells except for your contract with work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can.
Well,
think
but
there
we've
was a
been
thing
there
with
before.
plane shift though.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
the
we-
we have
we-
the necklace.
And we've been to the entrance, like where we ended up at the first time.
Where Ich is, yes.
Yeah.
Where
It is.
I mean, are we able to, if we plane shift, are we able to go without and not show up at the entrance? Can we just? Show up at the
Malbolg,
courthouse?
when you went there, you sort of got the distinct impression that there's some sort of magic on Malbolg specifically guiding people to the entrance.
All right.
Because that's sort of how it worked. You can aim vaguely, but you'll just end up in the outskirts of the city. Where the,
Do you think we should contact them to let them know we're coming?
Weak.
No, whoever.
Rosera?
Oh,
There is one
yeah.
person.
Should I mean?
They'll have us tagged the moment we're there. I think.
well,
she could also bring us.
Oh,
that
that
to
would
the
yeah.
probably
courthouse
be best.
yeah, I think that might be best.
We should just contact her.
Yeah.
Would that be you?
Win? No, it's
No, Win
Win.
can contact
Yeah.
her.
Yeah,
can?
she's always listening.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
just let her know that we have we are ready to end the contract and we have
Yeah.
the desired
Yeah.
Soul
artifact.
payment.
Yeah.
Payment.
Yeah, we have the deliverable.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Because it says
The deliverable.
Payment.
of souls of slightly greater value.
Yeah,
Slightly.
yeah, we have a payment of soul of slightly greater value.
Okay.
Uh-oh, we just leveled up. What if we're...
Oh my god. Nobody tell me.
No, that is the one thing I am like been legitimately concerned
That's-
about.
I didn't
which
even
is
think about
why I'm like, all right, we gotta go.
we just leveled up. What if our soul value went up?
Oh.
I think we'll be okay.
We might have to argue
Well,
it.
it starts
Cameron's
from the
like,
moment
ha,
of
ha,
the signing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've gotten way up since
No,
the
we
moment of
haven't.
signing.
No, we haven't, Kieran. If anything, we've gone down. We've gone down.
No,
We've gotten weaker.
we have. It's only been increased slightly since the renegotiation that Wynn did that allowed us to get
To have
Cinder
more
Storm.
time.
So, we can argue that from the time of renegotiation, these were the terms and the conditions, and they have not been renegotiated with us further from that point.
Yeah, we don't need a
We
lawyer.
desired
got a
that
lawyer.
clarification.
That was great.
I can
Okay.
pull shit out of my ass.
All right, Win.
All
we
right.
ready for this, y'all?
Where are we doing
I was
this?
just in hell.
I
I'm ready
mean,
to
we're
go
gonna
back.
You're getting-
sit right here until
Yeah,
you
you
call
get
Rosera.
Rosera.
In the downstairs area of the
in the middle of the
okay,
pub.
that's a good
yeah.
point.
we should go to
find
a
some ways to
woman's
work
new
this.
inn.
5
should go
gold, and
someplace
you're
more
about to see
secluded.
a show.
Not another fucking devil. PTSD.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
How long? Oh wait, no, we're already outside of the Forbiddance area. I was gonna be like, how long does Forbiddance?
Forbiddance
last
isn't actually as big as we
Yeah,
thought it
no,
was.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
also only 24 hours.
for? Okay,
Cool.
we would still be within that
Yeah, you
24-hour
have to cast
period.
it
Though.
every day for it to become permanent. You are still within the Forbiddance, but that's only in the
Yeah.
castle area. Because 40,000 square feet is actually only 200 by 200.
Still big.
Yeah. Still big,
It's
but not,
not
as
as
big.
big.
Not 40,000 wide like we thought.
No, yes.
I would say let's just leave town and go like 100 feet away.
Sure.
On the outskirts of the city.
Sure.
Yeah, outskirts of the city. Try to find some place that isn't super.
Okay.
Crowded.
Yeah.
All right. So you head out of the inn after having your
Yeah, if someone does spot
Breakfast?
us talking with the devil, I don't want to start shit.
wouldn't be great optics. So
Bad look.
I just realized my passive insight is 20.
Wow.
It must be, yeah. I'm like in 11s across the board on my passives.
I don't know what actually moves passive
Stuff.
up. Like I don't actually understand what does that.
I think
think
when you
you're-
increase like wisdom and like
And
the
intelligence. It's just wisdom and intelligence.
Well, I know, but how is like Lilia's
So mine
shouldn't
is
be
because of a
24, right?
Oh, that's the observance
Yeah.
feat.
so that
24
that's why
passive.
mine is what it is.
Okay.
Mine's just 11 across the board.
But even so,
And I'm the
passive
min-max
investigation
character.
is 19, and I don't know what gives you that extra point.
That's also the observance feat.
okay.
Yeah, it just bumps up all of your passives.
Then what's the passive in insight? Because that only does perception and investigation. So I don't know why your passive insight's so high.
Is it the...
Fate? I don't know. That's
My
a good
passive
Could
That's
also
really
just
high,
be
but
like
I
a
don't know.
bardic thing. I bet.
I think there's just a rule I'm missing because I just don't actually get what does
Probably
that.
just a class feature that raises it.
Yeah. Whatever, doesn't matter. D&D Beyond's doing the math for us, so we don't.
Yeah, right. It is how it is.
But you walk out of the city.
Yes.
It is a pretty large city, so it takes you a few hours to get out of the city.
So, Char,
And meanwhile, you're passing. People are like nodding to you as they're like lifting wood. There's like lumber mills or like saw mills that are going on the river. That are people are bringing in wood and whatnot and sawing it down so that they can rebuild all the stuff. Blacksmiths at all are working very hard to rebuild everything.
Oh, yeah, Char, you used a lot of those enchanted arrows.
Yeah.
What would you like to make?
Well, I
'Cause
don't
know you
really
need
think I
more.
need any fire arrows because that's kind of the arrows are really helpful when somebody has a particular kind of damage that like the cold arrows ended up being really useful. So let me see.
What would you like next?
I'm looking. Hang on. Give me 1 second. I think probably I don't know. Like
Okay, well, let me know before.
Radiant and cold. Let's
Okay.
do those first because necrotic is kind of a big thing y'all have, and I have a lightning.
It's our
I have
thing.
enough lightning and acid for now. So can we do cold first and then either poison or radiant?
Yep, I'll do that.
Thanks, Nala. Let me know if you still need material money.
Oh, I'm good for now.
Okay.
You walk out of the city. There is sort of the military camp because it was this large siege camp. They're sort of tearing down slowly, but a lot of the soldiers didn't like come from Untala, so a lot of them are still camping around there. So where are you headed? Are you just gonna go in the military camp or outside of it? Just keep walking and find a slight forested area? What are you aiming for here?
Probably not in the military camp. Yeah, I would probably just say keep walking.
Oh my
so
god.
as you walk through the camp, because you have to go through it too, Oliver actually is there with his
This guy.
with a force of bones, sort of pats his gloomstalker and walks over to all of you. Well met. You all seem to have survived.
You too.
Very good. We won the day and all of that. What's next on the docket for the Bone Era?
Hell court.
Yeah,
Going
we
to
have to
hell.
pay a quick trip to hell.
That's standard stuff, yeah.
Yep. And then we gotta take care of some of the big god stuff, and then we'll infiltrate some camps. So
Fun. Well, if there's anything I can do in the future, if you ever need me, hit me up.
yeah, absolutely, we'll do. We'll probably ask for your aid when we get to
Exim.
Exim. Yeah.
Exim.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where
I don't know what that is.
That's where Elena Desford is.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
In,
The
in
southmost
continent of
islands of
Taylor.
right,
yes,
right,
yes,
right.
sorry.
Yeah.
She's ruling over that capital city.
Wait, why do we have to go back to XM to get the stone?
I mean, we're gonna have to get to
That's-
Elena eventually,
that's the
but
big
I also,
battle.
well, Lily is like trying to like.
Oh yeah, we don't
Be like-
know.
I know what she is. A disappointing person, really. But so I will. Yes, of course. When you need me and any of my people that I can spare.
But also, if we run into anything particularly within your area of expertise, we might give you a ring for some questions. And also, if you ever happen to be in the area of the challenge, you should absolutely look us up there.
If I'm ever in Venevra, yes. I normally spend a lot of time in the south of these lands, of
That's
course.
what I figured.
And it is across a large ocean, but I'm powerful enough to get myself over there. Well, good luck to whatever you're doing in the hells.
Thanks.
Standard
Pretty
crazy
much, yeah.
stuff.
Yep, you get used to it hanging out with us.
Yes.
Fortunately.
Well, good luck. And
Thank
thank you
you.
for the help today. Or yesterday.
Absolutely. And best to you and yours as well.
Absolutely.
Did you guys see my flower crown?
It's cute.
Yes, it's a very nice job.
You continue. Lord Ogriff just like waves at you as you go and says, good luck. Future endeavors. Thank you all. And just gives you a...
Etc.
He's busy.
Yeah.
So he's
Sure.
rushing off doing
Later.
stuff.
Later.
Put a roof up on your castle.
No.
Seriously, no.
I like to look at the stars.
I like the sky.
I like the rain.
It allows for dramatic scenes.
It's difficult to
nothing
fight
if not a
flying
dramatic
beasts
bitch.
in it.
Love it.
But you
Trigger warning,
continue.
courtyard.
Courtyard.
Trigger warning, no roof.
But you continue, and you just sort of walk for, half an hour to an hour, and you end up finding sort of a forested area off to the side of the road, and sort of set up a little rest stop for yourselves. You are alone.
All right. You ready?
How's I'll ever be?
Call her up.
All right.
Wait, never mind. Hold
Everyone's
up. I thought I
attuned to
had a
everything they
thing.
think they may need for our date in court.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want some persuasion gum? I'm gonna give both Nala or Lilia and Kieran a stick of persuasion gum. It gives advantage on persuasion deception checks. Last 1 minute, single use.
Is it called persuasion? Gum?
Yes, it is.
I think I'll be okay, but thank you. I'll
Take it anyway.
I will take it. I will
as well.
take
You
it.
can have it, eat it before court, not now. It's
But
gonna
it only
take more
lasts
than-
a minute.
You chew it,
Okay.
and
Yeah, 1 minute.
during that minute, you can use it to make one of them give
It's
it.
just,
back.
chewing
I meant
gum
like
in
I will
court
take
is
it
so
from her,
unprofessional.
not that I will take it.
I'm here to argue my case.
See, Your Honor, the thing is.
blows bubble right in the middle of argument.
Very professional.
I'm a cowboy. I'm just gonna put it in my lip.
The
Yeah,
bubble is the persuasion.
I've actually smushed gum up against the roof of my mouth in order to perform with it in. So
Yeah, I
you
used
can still
to
do it.
chew gum during band. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, it's so weird.
That is weird.
Doesn't make any
There's
sense.
some room for error.
I was in middle school.
And it was cool to chew gum. So it's like the thing
We
is.
weren't allowed to chew gum in middle school, so everyone
What's
did.
the point? Yeah.
So everyone
That's how you make
That's how
something
rules work.
something that all the kids will do.
All the desks are covered in gum.
That's really gross. I didn't know. I never understood that.
What?
Like the
Oh,
trash
under
is
the
right
desk.
over there.
That's why.
Swallow it.
That's why.
Swallow it or
That's-
throw it away.
or
It's
spit
right
it
over there.
out.
Actually, I didn't swallow it because I believed
I
that
believe
fucking
it stayed
it
there.
stays in your stomach for 7 years.
Probably why I have stomach issues now.
It just goes through you. It's
Yeah,
it's a
it
myth.
goes through.
No, I know.
It's just what your parents say.
That's hilarious.
It's just easier to choke on it when you're swallowing.
Yeah.
Yes, which is, I believe, the
little
real issue. I wish
kids.
they'd just be honest. Whatever.
I think little kids understand tummy troubles more than they understand choking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
All right. I
Do you
will.
do you pray? How do you reach her?
No, I just yell.
Oh.
Oh.
Yell.
Yo, bitch.
Honestly, that's how I reach Yarn most of the time. So
I would never speak to either of the women in my life that way.
Either of those.
First of
I don't
all,
speak to my woman. That
I
way
respect
either.
we just way too much.
She's
Second
not
of
my
all,
woman.
fear would kill me.
We're not related.
luckily, Yaren's not a woman, so I
She's
don't
not
have
my
to
type.
worry about respect.
You're the only god that's not a woman.
Yeah.
I think.
God is a woman.
I would really love to hear you say that to Yaren.
We're Sarah.
I don't think Yaren would actually care.
We
Yaren
are
would be
ready.
like,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We have the promised payment, and we are ready to hold you to your word.
oh, that was a little harsh.
as you say that,
Well, little bell.
a sort of fog creeps in through the
My tummy
trees
hurts.
around you. The
Want some
area
gum?
which was quite colorful and pleasant, the like saturation knob is turned down a bit, and the color sort of goes out of the area around.
Wait, it's a
Disney
Zack Snyder movie.
This is Zack
I was
Snyder
about to
movie.
say, as the Disney Corporation reminds you, this is an evil person.
Yes, that's right. And the out of the woods, coming from behind a large tree, is Rosera in all of her sort of resplendence, and severe-looking attractiveness. She looks like Maria Brink, but remember,
Who?
Maria Brink from In This Moment is her play-by.
Got it.
I see.
And she says, well, you say you have your payment.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to set up a court date in the near future. If you'd like to, you can wait here and attend when you have the date, or you can come and be boarded at the...
Boarded.
That's the weird word. Sorry, I meant you will have
Like pets.
board, like room and
Oh.
board, while you wait for the court date in the Hells. If you would like to come with me,
How long do you expect we will need to? How far? in
should
advance
be a
of the
day or
court date?
two.
Why don't we can just wait here then if it's
Yeah.
only going to be
Yeah,
a,
I'd like
and it's
to
a day or
wait
two in the Hells, correct?
Time is the same, yes, in
Okay.
the Hells.
Well,
And we will contact you via magically appearing piece of paper to
Oh.
win.
all right. So, yeah, why don't we just wait here then?
Sounds better than
Now,
lodging
does
in,
here
in hell.
mean this spot here, or just
just
in
this place.
general
That would be
play?
ridiculous.
I'm. So we can still travel around, but
We
still-
will find you, or the
Okay,
letter will
excellent.
find you, and if you do not come to your appointed date, then do beware that there are consequences for setting up such a date
Will
and not
be
appearing.
We
Yeah, we'll be
will.
Not that this is a subpoena, so it wouldn't be contempt, but setting it up would be,
It would be disrespectful. We understand.
disrespectful to the court system, and that would be no good.
We understand. Bureaucracy
We,
bureaucracy.
we understand and honor that procedure.
Yeah,
Great.
wonderful.
Well, good luck and all that. Honestly, I'm surprised. We all felt the ripples in hell as Cinder Storm's death occurred, for he is being sent back down to us,
Oh,
and people are pleased to demote him soon.
That's good. Well, you're
Can't-
welcome.
Can't wait to see that unbottling.
Well,
Unbottling.
You may not.
Wait. Oh, we're not going to be able to
Oh,
see
you're
us
correct.
unbottle him?
So the you're correct. My bad. He is being sent down to
bad.
us, provided the soul is brought to us. I was messed up as the DM because, of course, you have the soul.
Can we check the jar and make sure it's still there?
Yes,
Does it move every now and again?
The hope is that we will have Cinder Storm in our custody and be able to demote him.
Good.
So
Sounds
I
like a
would
win
say
for everyone.
it is a favorable thing for you all, yes. And to be honest, I will be glad to be released as liaison, because having to just constantly have your ears out for somebody to maybe call you is very annoying. I don't know how gods do it.
Glad we're letting you off the hook.
It's a mutually beneficial
Yes.
It
arrangement.
could be worse.
mutually
At least you don't have like a super common name that we would say more often.
That would be annoying if, I was Jill or something.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. Look out for that parchment.
Will do.
I will see thee anon.
All right.
And the fog lifts, and it's back to fully colorful forest.
Okay.
She is actually pretty cool, and I feel
Hold on.
when I am thinking ahead, and I know later on in my possible afterlife, you're going to go to your dimension as a denizen. I'm going to probably be going to something similar to where she resides, and I feel I need to get familiar with her and become friends with her. How do you make friends, Kieran? You're so good at making friends with other dimensional beings.
Oh my god!
You became friends with Fear, and
Well, that was first I told her my full name, which
She has my full name.
I will admit was a mistake. And then she kidnapped my boyfriend. And
I don't have one of those now.
I chose to look past that. And then she gave me magic.
Okay.
So maybe
I found it's easier to yell at them. I'm gonna
Okay.
set some firm
friends?
boundaries. Yes.
Well, see, we
So I
just
got on good terms with Yaren.
well, and I can't really. My children died, and I don't remember anything. And then I woke up, and she was in charge of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there was that murder part
Can
for me
I-
before
There was
I
that-
became
yeah, that
Yaren.
murder
Yeah,
part.
That murder
There's
part.
that murder
Yeah,
part.
everyone died. I ended up with a tattoo. It was fine.
Can I ask, is
Yeah.
your family under the protection of Weejas now, or Paylor?
I think it's Weejas.
It is Weejas?
She took
She took
control of
their care.
me as a cleric. She took me.
But what
And
about
they
your-
were killed, and so she took them too.
Oh, okay.
We didn't die in service of.
Paylor.
That's rough, buddy.
No, that's good. That
well,
means
I mean,
that
if they were
Kieran
with
can be
Paylor,
with.
I wouldn't be able to hang out.
Kieran can be with them.
I guess. Well, and even if my kids went to Paylor at this point, always is back and died.
She's been
She's
back and forth
so
enough times.
Back and died.
Always. Such a lovely woman. I can totally see why you married her.
She's great. She was my only friend as a child.
Nala, we're going to talk about something called tact.
I've been a horrible nerd my whole life, so
But you're a great
I grew,
cleric.
I
You
grew
know
on
that.
her
You were a great
like a
cleric.
fungus. Like a love fungus.
Alungus.
No, that is a different thing. A love fungus is something completely
Because I'm
different. I
so-
do not suggest it.
Because I'm so charming, she couldn't help but fall in love with me. Just like
Fub.
Ernesto. So charming.
It's like that theory of like anti-charm.
Yeah,
where you're
I'm
so
working on
uncharming that it
Pim.
works.
I'm working on voice, Roy.
It's just big
Well,
dick energy,
we have
honestly.
2 days
It's like
now,
a
or
cheat day.
possibly 2 days to kill.
Should we just go back to Marshtown and check in now then?
Yeah.
If you want.
And if it
Yeah.
doesn't matter where we wait, then
Yeah.
absolutely.
Is there a place I can draw a circle around this field?
Yeah, it's a big field. I mean, you can either
You can
draw
also
it
take
in.
the house.
Well, yes.
But then we have to go outside
We can
the
also
city
just-
and walk through the
All
We're
right.
forest.
already outside the city.
You are
Plane
outside.
shift.
No,
if you
he's
wanna-
No,
She's talking
outside.
about,
we have to park the house outside the city.
outside of Marshtown.
and
Yes,
then-
yes, yes.
Oh
yes,
wait,
yes.
and Marshtown's technically in like a
Marshtown's in a different
parallel
dimension.
dimension.
Well, would we
Yeah.
just like would we have to be concerned about being in another dimension with the magic paper?
Probably.
Oh,
You were told to wait here. Yeah.
in this
Oh, so if we go to Marshtown, we might miss the paper.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It is a risk.
Is there anywhere else we can go?
dimension. Who wants to see Viceroy Pym in person?
Just go to fucking Penchard.
Why not?
Or we can
They,
go to
they do
Omniasari.
have shops in Penchard.
Or
We can
we
also
can
go to
We can
Omniasari.
go to Omniasari.
Oh,
we
just
can
there.
go.
So
We can go anywhere. You know, we have up to 2 days.
Visit the Empire.
We can visit the. I've never been to the Empire. We can go.
It is,
Is there
not.
we could go
somewhere
visit-
we should go?
what's his
the
name?
Empire?
It is
Asacross.
not
I
great.
don't think Lily wants to go to the Empire.
I mean, we could
We could go visit
to Bryn, which is the-
Asacross.
Who wants to go to my home in Gathlando?
Both places are currently subjugated.
subjugated right now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
If you wanted to visit Oscross, he's way north in the Empire.
Yeah,
Never
no,
been there.
We could go to the capital in the Empire, but because it's still under the same like
fucking
Molosian
Ramnash.
rule, it's we're going to probably be running into the exact same sort of problems that we've run into here, especially considering like shops and things like that. Is there any place? Well, because the capital is still of Venevra is still under siege as well.
Well, there's no capital of Venevra, but
Whatever.
Story
Story
Yeah, thank you.
capital.
is yes currently under
Yeah, it's still under his.
more lost in Salvador mainly.
Yep.
So yeah, Omniasari is pretty much our only safe haven, as well as here and
Penchard.
your Penchard.
We could go to Scorch Pass, but there's literally nothing
There's
there.
literally nothing.
You want to say hi to your family?
No. They're dead.
Well, you can pay. Yeah, you can say that.
I can commune
Yes, and
with the dead,
Vesa
not
is technically
Graves.
under Elena's rule. So Shar's homeland is
Yeah.
under Elena's rule, though not like as directly because it is a separate island. But you know, you don't know what it's like there right now.
Let's close our eyes and shoot a dart at a map.
Sounds good.
I don't have a
You'll
dog.
end up
No,
in
we
camps
don't.
again. Don't have a Nerf gun.
Let's go somewhere we've never been before.
But then how are we gonna aim?
Then
Let's go sightseeing.
that increases the possibility of a mishap, Kieran.
Yeah, but I can also. We'll go all over the.
We've never been to Martial. That hasn't been like totally fucked up.
You've been to Martial.
Yeah,
That's where you were after the time skip.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that was our time skip place.
yeah.
We did.
It's now part of the camps. You don't
Yeah.
want to be there.
Yeah, we don't
you're
want to
right.
go there. No.
You're right.
I do have like all my teleportation like notes and pretty much all of them under parentheses under
The
Orlosian
grotto
control.
wouldn't likely be like reformed enough yet at this point to have like
Probably
the cool
not.
shit.
She's still got. She's also still pretending to
Oh,
subjugate
okay.
them, right?
Yep.
Who is?
Anaphiel.
Thank you for reminding me of her name.
Morlos's perfect daughter.
Yeah. There. If you guys want to go back to the spa, we can go to the teleportation sigil 2 days away from here. I do have that sigil. That's
Do
in
we have any things that we're supposed to go look at?
what things?
Tiamat things?
Oh,
take more
well,
than 2
The
days.
only
Yeah.
other one is
the
in
last
Gathlanda.
one is in Gathlando,
Okay.
and I've never been to that volcano.
So
I've heard of it.
My vote is still potentially. Let's go to Omniasari. I feel like that's the place that's been affected the
I got
least.
money and
I like
I'm
our
hungry.
safest option.
I like
Yeah.
it. Well, it's our safest option, and also probably the option.
Food.
Probably the option with the most amount of merchants that are still selling things.
Yeah, that
True
too.
that. Truly.
And now we're flush with cash.
Yes.
Well, coin is the
Coin.
My coin.
My money do jiggle jiggle. It
Jiggle,
does
jiggle.
not fall.
it does not flap. All right. Well, I don't have a sigil for Omnisaris, but I'll do a teleportation.
Teleport. All right.
It's only been a few days since we've been there.
Yeah, you know it very well, at least. So the chances of something bad happening are pretty much nil.
Also, we did wake up Escandula, kind of.
Yeah, we did.
But I also mean Uas. That's
Uas.
who I mean.
So you gather everybody together, and you lift off the ground in that way.
Right around the inn at the falls is my visualized end.
And you appear right standing sort of a little bit too close to the edge of the cliff, and you sort of all catch yourselves, but you're there, and you see that there's like the end of the falls itself, and you're like right next to it, as like you can look right over the edge. There's like a fence, because of course there is, with the falls pouring over the side of the gorgeous cliffs of Amniasari, and there's a few gasps from patrons inside of the end of the falls, who look over and go, "Whoa!"
Put my hands on the fence like it was no big deal.
Hell yeah. And you manage, like a cat, to make it look like everything was planned. But you are in Amniasari. Everything is looking very peaceful here, as Amniasari is wont to do.
Hey. Yeehaw.
All right.
Well,
Shopping.
And it's like midday
what's the
at this
time
point.
difference now?
Well, the time difference from there to there would be going forward in time. It actually might be pretty late in the day at the
okay.
moment.
Maybe we should get our rooms first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right here.
Just to
Okay. You head
establish.
inside.
Feanor.
Yes, the
And Daisy.
Or is it Farminor?
Farminor.
Farminor.
Let's see if I can find my Amniasari document.
Oh my god, Ferminer.
Yes.
Sperms.
Farminar. And Mintalo, the host, greet you. Say, "Oh, you're back quite soon after you left.
We just love this place so much.
You're looking a little bedraggled. Was it a fun sort of week?"
No.
Not really.
That's not very nice.
No.
I'm saying
a hell
because
of a
we
word.
have baths and things that you may partake in.
Yeah.
And we
I
can
love
wash your
a good
clothes if you
bath.
wish.
Yeah, I will definitely take some laundry services.
Absolutely.
This last week has been stressful, to say the least.
Well, I can tell, but that's what comes of being heroes or something.
Yes.
Anyway, if you'd like, we have rooms available as always as well, and we can get your clothing and everything washed and
Yes.
fixed up.
Yeah.
Great.
Have a laundry bag or something.
Somebody will be by the room.
Great. And how much is that for the total? For
Laundry services and rooms.
How long are you staying?
Easily
Probably
1 day.
1 to 2 days.
2 days?
Let's say
Maybe
2.
ish. Yeah.
20 gold for everything? For all of the rooms and the
Total?
laundry service? Yeah, total.
So that's 5 each. 4 each. Can't do math.
What is math?
What is math? Nope, that's
Baby,
nothing.
don't hurt me.
Oh no, 4 gold.
Hey, that would have been a thing for me a while ago.
Oh no, 4 gold.
Right.
Excellent.
All right. Well, shall we head to our rooms and maybe like find a bath?
Yeah,
And...
I really love to have a bath and get ready for dinner.
Yeah, it's like I know it's a little late in the day, but honestly, I could sleep again.
Me too.
It's been a long fucking week.
I think that was about a week, right? Because you were, it was about a week or so.
Yeah, you did a little bit of
we did.
traveling
It might
to
have been a week
Yeah,
and a
to get
half
us
because we
started. A week
had
and a
to
half.
go get
we walked a day and a half to get to the siege weapons, and then
Yeah.
we walked
Yeah, you
them
arrived,
back,
you walked,
and
so that's
then
3 days,
And then it
plus
took
2 days
2 days
for it,
up,
plus
and
an
then-
extra day, 2
So
days
at
at the
least a
siege,
week.
then, so it's
Yeah.
about a week. And, so you some various sort of housekeepers come by and pick up your clothing and whatnot and provide you with like in-house robes.
Oh, that's very nice.
It's a very nice place. As I've mentioned, this is just my dream hotel. And
we want to open our gastro bakery like right next to this place.
Yes.
Like, ideally.
prime real estate. You'd have to.
Panera Bread and Bakery, or Panera Bakery and Bar. There it is.
I may
Panera.
at some point be planning on you having the time to do that. So
Oh, nice.
a couple years off. In game.
gonna have a post game kind of like.
Oh yeah, I figure we're gonna
6
have like a
months.
post.
It'll
Yes.
it'll be in game. I've got it's all planned out.
Nice.
Depending on what the fuck happens.
Depending who lives.
Oh no, the building next door burned down.
But yes, you're all offered sort of in-house robes and other things to wear. As your laundry is taken care of, it's all very nice, as always. You can head downstairs, and the fabulous dinner service is fabulous as always. Dinner is another, 10 gold through for all of y'all.
Yum.
Each.
No,
So 2 gold per person.
Are the shops still open, or is that a tomorrow?
there will be the market tomorrow.
I asked Farminar if I can give Daisy her dinner this evening.
And he's like, oh yes, of course. She's always willing to see you. And Daisy is upstairs in the sort of balcony seating area, on her actual balcony that's basically just hers now. There's like a little cat door or like a fence. It's actually for keeping people off the balcony, not for keeping Daisy anywhere. But you provide the fresh, fishy meal that Daisy gets. She's living her best life.
One of those raw diet cats.
Oh my god.
I mean, real meat's decent. They are carnivores.
I don't recommend a raw diet.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do a
It
crafting
increases
roll
the odds of salmonella.
on a D4.
Because-
1 to 2, radiant
raw
arrow.
diets, because
3
they
to
can't
4, cold
guarantee
arrow.
that the
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Cold.
trucks
Makes
distributing keep the food cold enough for them not to rot.
I mean,
Unless
that
you're
makes sense for
making the
for
raw
people.
diet.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. What'd you do? So you're making
I'm gonna start a cold arrow.
starting a cold arrow.
Nice.
Then they make it in a house. And it's not rotting.
Yes. But you have a great evening here in Omniasari. Another day. A weird day because you've skipped a bunch of hours because you went east on a globe.
I stare at the stars for a while till I get.
It's nice. There's sort of a small street festival happening this evening.
Ooh, cool.
And you sort of, if you want, you can
Of
head out
course.
there.
Yeah.
Um,
That sounds nice.
Coast to Omnia.
I
Sorry,
would.
not
I don't
taking the
remember
sights.
where Ernesto has been, but I would send him a message to let him know.
he's
Turn around.
smuggling people.
Yeah, I meant I would just update him that I'm not in the Beastlands anymore.
Right. And you do so, and he responds back
Going
with,
to hell soon.
Great. We're back in Oster,
Stay safe.
pretending and actually being merchants up here, keeping our cover and helping people as much as we can. Love you.
Stay safe.
The street festival has a certain troupe playing in the front that you recognize.
Is this the group that tried to get?
Which is a little odd because you see, yes, these are the Golden Anchor Bards from a long time ago. But as soon as you see them and you recognize them, you're like, where the fuck's that bitch? But that bitch is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. Also, what did
The
that bitch
incubus.
Alda? That was
Yeah,
Alda, right?
Alda, yes.
Yeah, he
The,
turned out okay.
Yeah, the incubus.
Okay-ish, yes.
The individual that tried to trick Lilia
I
into
was
playing the
just too
bagpipes.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That guy.
But the Golden Anchor Bards themselves, minus Alda, are here. So they are playing. I don't remember who all was in that because that was literally 2 years ago. But they one of them recognizes you. It's this elven woman at the front. Was in the caravan as well. It's oh, Bonira, and finishes one of the songs and hops down, runs over and says. I don't know if you remember me. My name is Dafiel. I'm just a member of this. You helped us cross the desert a long time ago when Alda had us sort of in that weird spell of his.
Yes. Yes. What a fellow.
Yeah, well, he's luckily nowhere to be seen. He's
Good.
just
I'm glad
gone.
he hasn't been
He's
bothering
out.
you anymore.
I just wanted to say hello and welcome back to Omniasari and hope you enjoy the show.
Yes.
I always enjoy your performances.
And she goes back up on stage and starts a another rousing song. And this is a street festival, so there are a few little like art boutiques open.
Cool.
Very like there's a like portrait artist who's painting like portraits of people there, like a caricaturist, but like actual full currently painting this sort of pompous looking dude with a huge mustache, and it's a gorgeous painting, and the walls are lined with these portraits, and passive perceptions. Lilia
21.
and Shar, as you're just sort of glancing around, you do notice one particular portrait that looks exactly like that.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no. Don't like that.
That's awesome.
We go up and talk to the artist.
The artist is this gnome who's like this.
It's a gnome, everybody.
It is a gnome. Oh, great! I get to give him the really confusing name. And his art shop is this very simple sign that says Peg. It's a hard name. It's from a generator, but I love it. Peg Bovig.
Peg Bovig.
Peg Bovig's portraits.
Peg Bovig.
I'm just gonna kind of like casually go over, like I'm perusing the portraits he's done.
He nods at you as he makes some more brush strokes.
Were these all done at this festival here today?
Not today, miss. That would be. I've painted all over the place, various lands and all over Vinever. Actually, mostly Infar. I travel across the desert and then through Infar. Mostly stay on this side lately, to be honest. But yes, so if you'd like a painting, you can sign up on my ledger here. I have some time tomorrow during the market. It takes about 2 hours, of course, because I get the basic painting and then I finish it on my own. And you can pick it up later.
Are there any other like ledger pages or just like today's?
It's a full ledger. Yeah, you can search through it.
Can I go back?
Yeah, you go back and back and back and back. You have to go back like 2 full years. Nearly 3, in fact. It's like 2.5 years to where Salvador de Story, payment by the king, by the king's thing. So it was an older painting, and nobody's purchased it. But it's he did a long time ago when Salvador basically just took rule. Paint.
So it wasn't like Salvador commissioned this at a street festival. It was just like a painting he did.
He would have commissioned it, maybe not at a street festival, but it's still in the ledger because it was still paid for
Okay, but he didn't take it. It's still there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe he didn't like it. You don't know the story. It looks like a fine enough painting, but you don't know the story.
Yeah.
What a jerk.
You read that 2.5-ish years ago, Salvador paid for a painting from Pegbavig and didn't take it, apparently.
How much does a painting cost? Actually, I didn't see this thing. So.
And he does have like his like.
Well, you're
silver.
there now because if you're all
how much does it cost?
200 gold.
Oh.
And he does have like the silver eyes. It's not like normal eyes.
What was
It
he
does have
like?
silver,
His
yeah.
presence.
What? Who? What are you talking about?
His Majesty Salvador.
His Majesty, yes,
Story.
Salvador, long live the king, and all that. Salvador
Was he intense?
he's an intense sort of fellow. A very. See that smirk on that painting? That's pretty much true to life. It's unnerving to say the least. And he demanded him be portrayed as. He wanted me to paint him differently from what I saw. But I always paint what I see. And when I painted him with those eyes, he didn't like it anymore. And I mean, I could have changed it, but he had barged out already, and I didn't remember what his eyes looked like. I mean, I could have changed it, I guess, but he had left and paid me already. So,
What is that?
whatever.
But you were able to get out of there, and you
He
still
didn't
have
kill
it.
me
Yeah, he
or
didn't kill
anything.
you.
That's very
That
good.
is a very
I'm happy about
intimidating
that.
sword.
I think I
let
can
me
say
tell
that
you.
in Omnia. Sorry, yes.
I think so.
Yes, he was in full armor and crown and sword.
Was this here or in Arcala?
I was in Arcala, yes. There was a festival there at one point. And it was remarkable. The king was out amongst the people. People cowering off to the side like cowards. But I didn't came into my tent, asked for a painting, and I painted. Those eyes are weird. But that's what I saw.
He didn't like it.
Does anyone want a painting? I'm finished with this mustachioed fellow. Davy, you all right? And Davy, who's been sitting there. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. My name is
guy.
Davy.
Hi, Davy.
I will be back in how long? You can pick it up tomorrow. I will pick it up tomorrow at the festival. Thank you so much. Oh, it's
Anyone want a
gorgeous.
painting?
I mean, we do
I'll
need
get a
art.
painting.
We do need art for the house, but we have an artist that lives at the house.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Most artists don't hate other artists. I mean, to be fair, I'm overhearing what you're talking
I
about.
kind of want a painting.
Should we do a group painting?
Okay.
I have this little sketch of us as a group.
You see that?
Something that you made way back in the day. I was wondering if you could sketch us with our
Paint.
as you
It's a
can
painter.
see.
I'm a
we
painter.
we look a little bit
I mean,
different.
there is sketching at the
I know,
beginning.
we just look a little bit different than we are now. Like,
Oh
than
yes, I mean,
here.
if you would like a
you can have,
group
an
portrait, there
updated
is a group.
one.
I mean, there's
We
a
can do
group
a
fee.
group portrait.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
a portrait.
Each additional person is 50 gold,
Okay.
All right.
50 each.
so it's 200 plus the 50.
How long do we have to sit here?
Just a couple hours, and then you can pick it up tomorrow. It's getting late, but I'll make an exception. You'll be
Thank
my
you.
last
Sweet.
client of the day.
Yeah.
Yay. We all doing this?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
So it's 90
50 gold
per
per
person?
50. I think. they said.
No, because
Well,
it's 200
It- 90
plus
gold per
50
person.
extra.
90.
Okay, so 90 per person.
Okay. And with that, I am done spending money on things until I get magic items.
Yeah, I need to find some armor tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And potions, maybe.
But you all sort of stand in a position.
Yeah. What's our poses?
You all sort of like make sure makeup, etc., is looking good. Not that it matters because he's painting you.
Get my mask.
And you shuffle into this sort of
Wanna
tight.
brush through the beard.
It's not a huge tent, but you shuffle in there and you line up. And some people you do layers and standing in the
I
back.
figure I'm on the back.
Nala is in the
side.
back, and
We have Nala and Wynn in the
there's a
back.
couple people sitting in the front and that sort
I'm
of thing.
taller than Win.
Really?
So we've got Nala, Kieran, and Wynn.
Yeah, you
and
don't know
then
if that's
Kieran's
accurate for
got
I don't know.
his hand on
You've got it
Char's
written down how
shoulder.
tall you
And
are,
then
right?
Lilia's in front of the other two.
Lilia's doing like the
So it's
sorority
like a
girl
5
squat.
or-
Being like your
Yes, the sorority girl squad. Yeah. And
description.
Peg Bavig here
6'5".
begins
Yeah, you are tall.
begins painting, and it's a nice warm night here in Omniasari, and people pass by and like look in and go, "Oh, whoa! It's like a whole adventuring party," and whatnot. As you get painted by this extremely fabulous gnome portrait painter,
Nice.
painting the whole group of the Bone Era. And after the 2 hours is up, he's like, all right, well, I've got everything I need, and I've made notes about eye color and all of that, and if you want to make sure I've got it right, I am a painter, but some people like to double check my notes. People are weird, and I always offer it. Make sure nothing is wrong when you come pick it up tomorrow. And it looks correct.
Nice.
Great. Then tomorrow during the market day at any point, probably midday to mid-afternoon, I'll be finished with this one and Davies. And yeah. Thank you
Well, thank
for your
you.
patronage.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the festival.
But we must pick it up tomorrow, otherwise I would rather, as we're like walking away, because I would rather not have our portrait be displayed in very many towns all over the place. Like,
When did you paint this?
yep. I don't want to cause any trouble for
That's
this poor
fair.
man.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm excited for that.
Well, now we have to commission it.
Figured once he said there's an artist, like, all right, well, here it goes. Here's our updated one.
I would love like a painted portrait of the. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be a wonderful
Cool.
thing
Oh
to
my
do.
gosh.
Don't have any money, but I would love to do that.
We'll figure it out.
So you enjoy the rest of the festival.
I need some churros.
Yes, sure. There are churros there.
Pastries, yeah.
God, I want a churro. And you end up back at the inn. Have a good night. You wake up in the morning, and Win,
Yeah.
You were sort of smacked in the face with a piece of paper, a parchment.
Paper cuts.
Well, just whack,
Okay.
like in a cartoon.
Okay.
Yeah. That states that your court date is set for the next day at midday hellish time.
Oh, what does that
Okay.
mean?
So the following day.
Yes, the following day. You have one more day before.
Okay.
And to arrive with payment and arguments and contract will be, the actual original contract will be provided at the place. If you have representation, you must bring it yourself. That sort of thing.
Okay. Cool.
But let's have a break there.
Yes.
And then we'll do some shopping.
Sounds good.
No pressure.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the mid-session announcements for this episode 87 of Welcome to the Bone Era. If you like the show, consider heading over to Patreon at patreon.com/Cameron Evesque Davis. Evesque is Evesque. Woo. If you like the music used, I use tabletopaudio.com. Tim makes really good stuff, super prolific. There's a huge list of tracks you can use there. It's awesome. Other than that, nothing particularly exciting as of late. Hope everybody's hanging in there, enjoying this sort of more chill episode with lots of shopping, etc. Before continuing the ramping up towards the, climax, etc. of this campaign. We've still got quite a while to go, trust me. But yeah, things are really ramping up and it's getting very exciting. So please enjoy the ride, and I'll talk to you later.
All right. So let's go get our painting and see if there's any fun magic-y artifacts.
Yeah.
Yes, you're back.
And then,
Shopping.
are we told about the paper?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Like at breakfast.
I like that there was hesitation. Maybe I shouldn't.
The one that landed on my
It was
face.
a-
One more day.
Sorry, I thought we were
Now we're just gonna be like hour countdown, like for the rest of the day.
Well, it's tomorrow.
I know.
You have a day.
I know.
Okay.
Day.
And they say midday, but
Midday
always
hell
get there.
time, which you don't know what it is.
I don't even think my reading told me that.
May have to ask someone about that.
Or just head down at the start of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, but when does
And
the day
hope.
start? Shit.
Should we just like leave late at night?
We'll leave before the end of the day. We'll take a late rest.
Are we going to spend the night in hell?
Yeah, be evil for the ceremony.
I was about to be like, no, I don't want Kieran.
It's noon tomorrow.
Well, we don't know.
Kieran,
what
can
we,
you fail that at level
noon
15?
hell time. We don't know how hell time.
We don't know
works.
hell time.
Yeah,
we don't know hell
wisdom-
time in comparison to standard
No, you
time.
can't.
My wisdom really
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Microphone.
So late, it's early.
We'll wake up.
Microphone,
We'll
Emily,
wake
as
up
well.
early enough that we feel that it's late, and go.
We'll take a night nap.
Night naps.
So we didn't hear any of Emily or Sarah talking there, but that's okay.
Yeah, I cannot fail that save. I will not be evil Kieran because I have a plus
evil Kieran
11
is
to
not
wisdom
possible for
save,
sleeping in the hell
so-
anymore, in health anymore,
I can
because
sleep anywhere I fucking want.
yeah, because it's a DC 10.
Oh, what am I? Hang on, I forgot it was gone. I gotta redo my arches.
I'll go ahead. Like,
Arch gets one, cube gets one.
I'll go ahead and do early
Cube's
morning
done.
enchanting if that's fine.
Sure, you can spend a couple hours.
Yeah. All right, your
Yeah.
cold arrow's done.
Yay! Thank
I'll probably. I mean, I'm assuming people are coming with, but head down to the festival to look for magic, fun things,
Sure.
as well as getting our
Start
painting.
another cold arrow again
Okay. Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
I need a new sword and
Another one.
Another sword.
That's for fiends.
Let's count how many swords Win has on his
Let me
person.
count the sword.
There is
I
a
would
vicious
also like to
scimitar.
sell some
There is
shit.
a long sword, and there are 3 attuned swords.
Is there a
And 2 hand axes. You have so much
axes?
stuff.
fine?
that was my starting equipment.
His
I
starting
just-
equipment.
I would like to sell this like rapier I've been hanging on to for 18
No,
billion years.
literally, this deal's revenge was just for fiends, and
Are you
It
sure?
works against
It
other
works
things. It's
against
just better against
extraplanar.
fiends.
Extraplanar entities.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
Devas are extraplanar
Okay, Win,
entities.
we will let you
Davis
buy
are-
another sword if you
Davis-
sell something you have. How about that?
I will
Yeah.
sell one hand axe.
So one hand axe and take.
you never know
I'll
when
come
you
with
might
you
need a
and I'll
silver
sell-
longsword.
Also, when you're out,
No.
check out javelins. Anything that's throwable, because Lord knows you needed
Or a
that in the
crossbow
last
or
one.
something.
Or a crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we find like a blacksmith shop to sell this like our old weapons at?
There's a blacksmith. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
sell
yeah,
a bunch
you
of
can sell a
crap
lot.
if
Can
you
we
want
see
to.
if they like will buy our shit?
If you're selling like old equipment, and
I
stuff.
want to sell a rapier, a dagger, and an old longbow.
Your family dagger?
And these are just
No.
These are just like various shit
You're selling your
that you've got?
cutlery dagger? I have
Oh,
one.
hang on. I think I have.
I have a
two-
dagger, but
have
I
a
call it like
dagger.
my like.
Are
I
these
have my
just-
family dagger, and then I just have another. And I have a family dagger. I have a silver dagger, and I just have another.
Are these
stupid
just
dagger.
non-magical?
Yeah.
Yes. Hang on. This
And
one's
one of them silvered?
Yeah. Pretty much.
No, I'm just selling the regular dagger and the regular rapier.
Okay, then you can sell them for half what the price in the
Okay.
book says. Easily, yeah. There's a blacksmith.
I gotta find it.
Well, there's a cost section.
Yeah, if
on
you
the
actually
It
look
doesn't
up the
say
item
it in
itself.
here.
On rapier.
Online.
it
If you
should
look up,
say
if
it.
you have to Google the actual, or you have to
D&D
not Google it, but D&D
weapon
Beyond.
prices. That's what I'm doing.
A rapier is 25 gold.
Okay,
so you
so-
can get 13 gold for
Okay.
the rapier.
And actually, the dagger says 2.
Daggers are not very expensive.
So I'll sell a dagger for 1 and the rapier for 13.
Yep.
I guess I'll sell my crossbow for 13.
Yeah.
No,
well,
you
can
use
do
your
it.
crossbow sometimes.
No,
don't
I
She
you?
has
have
a way
another
better
one.
one.
Has a
I
better
have
one.
two.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not selling my nice crossbow. I'm selling
Yeah.
my shitty one.
Any guns? I'm just kidding.
Never.
I
Do you have
two
unmagical
old
guns?
longbows I'm not using.
No, I just
either.
have my one set.
I think we gave the other set to Credence.
Yeah, right.
I have
Yeah.
a +1 longbow, which is the one I started with, which was my Casper one.
You
and
might
then
be able to sell that.
It says it's worth 1,000 for a +1.
Yeah, you'd have to sell it to. You'd have to find the magical shop to
Okay.
sell a magical weapon.
Can we find a magical shop? Because I need to look up for potions anyway.
Yes. So, if you're looking for potions, that's separate. That's an alchemist.
I want to look for potions and armor, and I guess then the magic shop to sell this old longbow.
What kind of armor are you looking for? Normal
I'm
armor or
only
magical?
proficient with light and medium.
So magical or normal?
Magical for sure.
Magical armor. So you would
Yeah.
want to look for like a magical armor.
Okay.
I'll go with you for that.
Yeah.
So magical armor.
Yeah.
Make both of you or one of you with advantage make a. You know, the thing.
I'm gonna let you do it with
Investigation
advantage.
check.
Great. It's an 18.
18. That's good enough.
Okay.
Based on what I rolled. So there is a sort of. It looks like this person used to travel, but they have set up now. They
Yeah.
have all their shit unpacked, and like the camel is drinking water out back and has like a little area to like run around in. I don't know what camels need.
Nice.
And
Water. I don't know.
yes, water. I'd assume and food. But like the cart has been like fully almost dismantled to create like this literal shop that they've created out of
Okay.
and built extra around. Give me 1 second.
Psyched. This whole time, Charles just had the like lamest leather armor. Basically,
just
this
regular
whole
leather
time.
armor?
Yeah.
We'll
Well,
bedazzle it.
you finally got
Time to
hit.
join the big boys.
Studded leather. Yeah.
You finally. I think you bought that
I
when
have
last time
studded
you were
leather
here.
Stomach's still out.
Yeah, you bought it last time you were here.
Yeah, I think both of us upgraded our armor
Really?
to studded instead
Yeah.
of regular leather the last time we were here.
It wasn't that expensive. It says 45 gold.
I
And-
can't find.
The place that you find is called the Dragonhide Armor.
Dragon hide armor.
Damn, should have kept that dragon hide.
Okay.
Nah, I sold it.
And we go inside.
Yes, and it's sort of open to the air. There's like an open air. That's where the actual armor smithing is happening outside. And you are greeted by a goblin.
Nice.
Named Grotnarm,
Grottenarm.
who's like, oh, hello. My name is Grotnarm. We're here to outfit you in whatever sort of armor you need.
Great.
I've been hired to greet people. Jald is back there actually working on the armor. But you look in need of an upgrade. This armor, and he like goes up to both of you, like touching it, and there's like legitimate you're looking at it now because he's looking at it with critical eye. There's like rips and tears. This is like old armor. You've had it for a long time.
Prestidigitation doesn't do men.
No.
And it's like this is some old pieces that you've got here. I think we can probably set you up with something better, if you're interested anyway.
Yeah, we can take a look.
Well, we do commissions, and we've got a bunch of stuff that we can, of course, since it's magical. Giles is also a quite powerful magical practitioner. We've got a few things here that's really exciting. But we've also got a basic sort of bonus armor, like the stuff that's a little stronger than normal, over on that side of the shop. And we've got a couple of fabulous pieces here, if you want to take a look.
I know I'm specifically looking for things that are both light armor and maybe do all magical armors need to be attuned?
Not all of them.
Okay, so I'm looking for armor
Some
that
of
I
them.
don't need to be attuned.
Same.
And is light.
Non-attuned light armor.
I
then,
can do
then
light-
you would.
Okay.
And he says, "All right,
We'll do
not
really
attuned.
first,
Then you would just want sort of the bonus armor over
Okay.
here because it's like stronger, but it doesn't require any of your magical energy to be
Excellent.
applied to it. So if you're what's a light armor, so sort of studded leather. Which doesn't really make any sense, but for some reason it works in this universe. But studded leather plus some sort of bonus, sort of plus what plus are you looking for?
I think it's +3 is the highest.
Plus 3.
This,
Oh.
this doesn't say anything. It
Is
just
there is
says-
there a price range for what kind of bonus?
Yeah,
I can get?
obviously +3, which doesn't make any sense in this universe, but I'm sort of saying
Okay.
it in character anyway. It's pretty expensive
How expensive?
for a full set of like studded leather +3 armor. It's like 24k.
How much for like a +1 or a +2?
+2 is much cheaper, 6,000 or something like that.
Wow.
So this says the current says armor class 12. So is that a plus anything?
That would go up. 3
So
on
it
top.
starts at
The
12.
armor I have just
It starts at 12 plus your dex bonus.
okay.
That's how it works.
So that means I have. Okay, I see.
That's
Got
how.
it.
That's what makes your armor.
So if you get a +2, it then starts at 14 plus your dex bonus.
Yes.
Great.
Then I'm gonna do that. I'm just
Great.
good for the +2.
And so,
It's just 6,000 gold, right?
yeah, 6,000.
Great. Fuck yeah. Or
Gra-
60 platinum is how that works, right?
Yes.
Yes. No,
No,
600.
600 platinum.
Oh, 600 platinum.
It's 10.
10 gold to 1 platinum.
But Grotnarm here, as sort of the host and greeter and whatnot, gets you both set up if you're both going with +2.
I don't know. Hang on. I'm
Okay.
thinking about it.
Yeah.
So
I'll go
Lilia,
with
though,
plus two.
easily, there's a set that looks much too small, but as soon as he like sort of starts putting it on you, it expands in size to like fit on you because it's magical.
Slanky.
Wraps around you, and it's much nicer than what you had before.
Great. And I don't know, could I potentially sell this person my old studded leather then?
We can of course we can try and fix it up if you want to sell it. Sure,
Yeah.
we'd take it off your hands for
Great.
It's
Thank
pretty
you.
old, so maybe quarter.
Is pretty old. Yes. Give me just a moment because my
It says mine says 45.
Quarter price for that, whatever that is.
Yeah. So I'll just add
11
it was
11 gold
11. Okay.
because it's old armor.
Great. And then I can add studded leather +2 to
That's
my
right.
inventory.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the +2 also.
All right. So you also get this time it's way too big. Sits on you and you're like swimming in it, and then it shrinks up and fits you perfectly.
I don't
Curves
know
and
how
all.
to find a +2 one. Is it underneath the amount to add? Oh wait, no, that's the amount.
You do studded leather, and then you scroll down until you find the.
Leather.
Usually they are near the bottom if they're a 2 or a 3.
And you can click magical to
There
show
it is. Thank
Studded
you.
leather +2. Found
Yep.
it.
Yep.
And I'll.
You're
sell
sure
the
you
other
don't
one.
want to look at the really
Yeah,
exciting
I
stuff?
do actually kind of before I take the money out of my inventory. Yeah.
Well, this one, and he shows you over, and it's like, it's got like flamey motif on it. It's got like
Nice.
it almost looks like it's burning all the
Yeah.
time. This really cool. It doesn't give off any real light, but it's like this cool effect. Shimmers in the air, and he's like, "This is armor of the Afriti."
Of the what?
The Afriti.
Okay.
Be afraid.
Afraid?
Free. Is it with an I or an A?
Efreeti.
Efreeti.
It allows you to speak to the elements themselves. Provides quite a good sort of,
Okay.
It's chainmail, so it's a little heavier, and I know you're looking for light, but I just want to show off the amazingness.
Cool.
of
I
it.
could do medium armor. Do you have anything medium or
I
light
might.
on this fancy shelf
But
over
hey,
here?
guess who has an armor class of 20 now?
Woo! Wait, your dex is +5?
No, I have.
There's something else,
It's
yeah.
because of my cloak that I have,
Oh, okay.
in addition to my shield.
Everybody get to 20 before I do. God.
I'm just too strong. That's really what it is. I'm just so strong. It's my
18.
superior strength. That's why.
So
That
it's
means
like
you can get to 25 on your
If
shield.
Kieran and Kieran and
So
Wynn
I
had
need
like
a fancy cloak is the takeaway I'm getting here.
if
That's
we did an
attunable
arm
item. Do you have something to tune it with?
wrestling competition,
I mean, if
Wynn
I end
would
up getting a new
break
cloak
Kieran's
and you
arm.
want to buy mine off me,
You could get rid of the eye.
yeah.
No, we figured out that eye has an end game value
Oh
to
my
it.
God.
If it doesn't get attuned, it
I have to
like,
have a character
it
beat first
awakens.
before I give that up.
you get to unlock an achievement.
Yeah, you choose an ability. It does a wish spell every other day.
Oh God.
And then he shows you this other thing, and it's like this sort of dark armor. It's like rust colored, and veins of this weird sort of blue stone that goes like through it.
That sounds cool.
This is sort of a it's called Ruidiumon. And he explains that like it allows you to breathe underwater and
Oh, sick.
resistance to psychic damage and things.
Oh, and this is also attuned, though.
It is another
things, all
attuned,
these
yeah.
things are attuned.
Anything that gives you extra
anything
bonus.
with,
Yeah,
with a feature or a trait added on
No,
to
that makes
it.
sense. I'm just going to go with the standard +2. Studded leather.
Cool.
And I'll sell the other one for 11 gold.
Great.
Do you need any new armor, Kieran?
I don't think
I'm going to go find some potions.
I mean, mine's not like fancy magic.
Do you need a new shield?
I don't use a shield anymore because I have my thingy.
Oh, okay.
If you want to find an alchemist, please roll an investigation.
$18.
No. 18.
Keep rolling 18s.
You find a very small sort of traveling alchemist shop.
Okay.
Who has apparently like 6 potions left in their shop.
Yikes.
And it's this sort of really old wizened woman.
Okay.
Oh yes, hello dearie.
Hello.
Welcome to the shop. I don't have a name yet. I started this venture late in life and just travel around, and it's just me. You know, my name is Ethel.
Hi, Ethel. I was looking for anything.
Guess it should be Ethel's potions or something.
No, that sounds good.
Great.
There's a painter out there. He might
Ethel's
be able to make you a
Imperium.
sign. Maybe.
Well, he mostly does portraits. I've seen him around.
Maybe he knows somebody.
I think Ethel's Emporium is a great
Ethel's
option.
Emporium. That's very good.
Love
Yes.
the alliteration.
That's always good. Anyway, how can I seem to be running a little low on stock, but I have a few things here behind
We're looking
me.
for anything just kind of interesting or just beyond your standard healing potions.
Okay, well, my thing reloaded and I lost everything. Give me 1 second. There we go. Beyond your standard healing potion, I have this one that's pretty exciting. It's got this sort of, it's oily when I swirl it around but it, as you can see when I swirl it, it leaves sort of ice crystals on the side. But when you drink this, you become as strong as a giant.
Strong as a giant.
I've got one of
As a
those.
frost giant, specifically, as ice crystals.
You have a frost giant potion?
I think that's a
Stone
much
giant,
more
I think.
upgraded one. I think that gives more strength than the
Cure or wins.
frost giant. I think gives more because each one has like a different
What's yours? Win?
strength ability.
Yeah, various giants are stronger than other
Well,
giants.
how much is it?
Let me look in my ledger for a second.
It just increases strength.
Yeah.
Yep. Stone Giant bumps it up to 23.
Wow.
Well, that's not unhelpful. Sane magical prices document. You're not pricing it for me, so I'll say. Let me see. My ledger is a little out of date.
That's all right.
Confusing.
It's hard to keep up with inflation these days.
It is a little difficult. But I would say this is. I don't fucking know. I really don't.
How much, is it a wondrous item?
It's in the items that won't be priced because it breaks bounded accuracy, which doesn't make any sense to me. Probably because it has various different types. It lasts for an hour. I'd say it costs some maybe 500 hour to make you quite strong. Strong is not the strongest giant, unfortunately. I'm working my way up to do maybe a fire or a cloud giant, but you need essences of each of those beings to manage to do it. And I met a frost giant in my youth, and we had a tryst. And it was a very exciting time for me, and I've kept bits. That's weird. I kept a gift from him. It was a lock of his hair.
How romantic.
At the time, it seemed like it was. Anyway, now I use it to make potions.
Well, do you have any? Sure, I'll take it. Why not?
Okay, here you are. And I've got this one. Ooh, this one. You look like you fight dark beings sometimes.
Oh, well,
yes.
do you have any beyond this frost giant one? Do you
I
have
have
anything else?
another. Yes.
Yeah. What else do you have?
This one. And it's like this black sludge in a bottle. It's like this.
I'm not drinking that.
This can
You drank
protect
a
you
soul.
from dark energies for a time. Just resist
okay.
any sort of really dark magics and that sort of thing.
Okay. How much is that one?
It is
Also 500.
that's only 300, but it lasts an hour. Protects from necrotic.
I will take that one. And do you have any other just standard healing potions?
I've got a few. I believe I've got a greater and a normal.
I'll take both.
Right.
Plus this one.
550.
600.
So one greater, one standard, and then what's this called?
Potion of resistance, necrotic.
Potion of resistance.
Necrotic.
And I'm gonna give her an extra 15 gold on top of it all.
I like that.
And I'm gonna say, I don't know if this is something you can help us with. I have this potion that I just kind of found, and we're not really sure what it is. I'm afraid to drink it because I don't know if it's gonna kill me. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Well,
and I'm
what-
gonna
what
give her
is
the
it?
thing Straub gave us.
The iron flask.
The
iron flask.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
seems. Oh, it's heavy. I mean, if you need it identified, I'm quite a talented sort of mage. I can
That's why I
probably
asked you.
manage
I can
that.
tell. Yeah.
You're on it.
Also, how much? So it was 300, and then how much for the?
So
greater?
550 for both potions
Okay.
because no for both
all three.
500 for the greater, 550 for the normal potion of healing.
500 and 550.
No, 500 and 50.
Okay, yeah.
So 550
Okay.
for the healing potions.
And then 300
300 for the necrotic
Perfect,
resistance.
okay.
Did you take the frost giant strength or did you?
No, just the necrotic one.
All right.
And then an extra. I gave her an extra 15.
15 to
gold.
identify. Yeah. And he's I'm going to actually roll for
Potions
this.
of resistance.
Ooh. Nice. You might get some money back if you can't figure it out.
Potion of necrotic resistance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. That's so cool.
I'm
That
excited.
is cool.
What?
I like that face.
Oh no, that's awesome. That's
Potion of end game. You win the game.
so I rolled a 99 on a D100 roll.
Okay.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
On a D100 chart.
Oh.
Of course, you won't know this quite, but I know what it is. So she says, this is quite magnificent. It allows you, if it were empty, and it isn't, It isn't empty.
Empty?
It's not empty. But if it were empty, you could point it at someone or a being from another plane, and you could suck it up inside of this and put the stopper on. And then if you unleashed it, it would obey you for an hour.
Wow.
There's something inside.
But what's
But
inside
there's
of it?
something inside. Unfortunately, the identify spell only goes so far, and I can't
Wow.
tell what's inside of it. But what I do know, what I can tell you, is that it will obey you for an hour until the end of the hour, when it will fuck off and do its own thing.
I gotta write this down. Unless this is an item I'm adding, I'm just adding
It's an
it.
iron flask.
That's just what it's called? Okay. Wow. Awesome. Okay.
And I told you the number, which, so metagaming, you know what the monster is, but
The number?
Char doesn't. There's a chart
I don't.
in
There's a
the.
monster
Oh,
chart.
got it. Okay. Got it.
But you don't know.
I don't know.
Iron flask.
Cool.
Wondrous item.
That's awesome.
99. It's either like a god or it's like a fish.
It's a very strong.
Yeah, it's a fish. It's a goldfish. Oh.
Cool.
Get him.
Splash.
It's basically there's these children's stories called Pokemon. It's basically what's known as a Pokeball.
Poke flask.
Unfortunately, it lasts for an hour, and not like if you have a badge, it'll obey you forever or something. Those Pokemon
Okay,
look at
I
authority
see.
as a thing.
So, wait. 99. D199.
Oh, you don't have to. Look
You
up the
don't know what
monster.
this is, so
Don't look
it
up-
doesn't
don't
really
look up the
matter.
It doesn't
monster.
matter. It's on the item itself.
Yeah, but
I
you
didn't-
don't. Char doesn't know that,
Got
so
it,
don't look
okay.
at it. Don't
Yeah,
worry
yeah,
about
Okay, got it. Okay, sweet. Well, thank you so
Radical.
much.
it. Absolutely, and thank you for your patronage. I am down to only a few potions, but thank you.
Well,
I
hopefully
think
you can
I'll
raise down to.
I'll pack up, yes, and then cook some, begin some more.
I have like 6 healing potions right now, so
And I'll have to buy one from you.
you don't have to buy it from me. I think we can just keep in mind
You're a
that I have
family.
a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Why
have-
you like this,
I
Noah?
have one.
Nala's gonna tip her
I
gold.
give for money for services rendered. I gave the 300 gold back to Kieran for bringing me back from the dead.
Really weird.
Services
Yeah, and
rendered.
Kieran hates it every time.
Every time it's
Every
bad.
time.
He's not gonna say no because he's,
To buy more
way that
diamonds.
broke most of the time.
Yeah.
Not currently.
If I open the flask, can I pour it out? Can I pour out a tiny bit to see
You
if it
cannot.
comes
If you
out?
open it, it
It
comes
all
out.
comes out.
Yeah.
You
If you
can't
open
have-
it at all, it will come out, and she would have told you that.
It's like we can't open Cinder Storm. If we open Cinder Storm, he comes out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cinder Storm.
So we don't know what's in it now.
You
Yeah,
do
you
not.
can't. It specifically says an identify spell reveals that a creature is inside it, but you can't.
Oh, there
actually-
is. Oh, okay.
It's
Got
going to be
it.
a surprise.
It's a surprise when
open
you
it.
release it, but it will obey you for an hour.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But then once that's released, we could put something else in it.
Any extraplanar creature,
Extra. okay.
anything that is
More or
not
less.
native
Like
to
an
the plane of
elemental
existence that
or-
you're on.
okay.
Could put more los in it.
If he fails a DC 17 Wisdom check,
Oh,
Which doubtful.
that seems like a
Doubtful.
legendary
magic resistance, and probably I don't remember what I
Legendary
made.
resistance,
Well, he
that-
probably won't even
yeah.
need to use it. What's
Stupid
his?
eye.
Because I made him for that one shot,
Oh, yeah, you did.
and he'll have to be stronger for this action.
Great.
Because y'all are stronger than the one shot people.
Oh, yeah. And they were
'Cause we're
level
awesome.
20, right?
And I let them have fucking Storm Giant strength belts. Which is just a stupid fucking thing. It makes your strength 29, which means that any normal roll always hits anything.
Jesus.
Yes, the homebrewed Morlos I had a plus 15 wisdom saving throw.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So chances are there.
Wise fellow.
All right.
But yes, you could put any other,
We can put a Devon
Cool.
in there. Put a David in there.
and then it would obey you for an hour.
That's
when
pretty
you released it.
cool.
So if you have a bunch, there's a comment on D&D Beyond which says, "My DM used this to turn our D&D game into Pokemon."
That's so true.
Anyway, does anyone else have any shopping to do?
Yeah, I
I'm
was gonna go
eating.
look for a crossbow and/or another sword.
You're looking for a weapons.
I'll go along with the weapon hunt.
Okay. Y'all are just meeting up at the
I'm-
kebab booth every once in a while to meet and whatever.
You just don't really need anything.
I'm probably at the inn, just eating and enchanting the arrow.
Nala, would
so
you
I'm
go get
eating
our?
You're eating an
painting?
arrow?
No, I'm enchanting the arrow and eating.
You said I'm eating and enchanting the
Yes.
arrow.
Yeah, you want to go
Sorry,
pick up our
shit, my
painting?
Yeah,
we
I'll
can
pick
go
up the
get the
painting
painting.
later on. So give me the receipt for picking up.
Yeah,
Maybe I take
I'll
it.
go with Nala because I'm not doing anything.
Great.
I'll go on the weapon
How much was our dinner or our lunch? We had
Couple gold each. Cool. Win.
No, it's my immersion.
The immersion's important. Win, since you're primarily looking for it, you can roll with advantage because they're helping.
Okay.
But investigation check if you could. Okay. Wow, it's a bad roll, so you can probably find one.
All right. 17.
17 is way better than what I rolled as the DC. So you find another. It's actually relatively close to the cool armor shop. There's like a cool weapon shop. They both have like set up these areas in the normally like. Normally this is just a market where people leave. But since the war started, you gather that like people have started sort of settling down in Omniasari because it's nice here.
It's nice here.
Who knows who's going to need these things? But they're setting up and doing their craft and whatnot. Inside, you see a elven man. Well, elven androgynous individual, really. Masculine person. Busily hammering away at a sword that looks just this incredible thing. It's not done, but he's like in the midst of making just a very nice weapon. Let me make a note. And you see that this place is called Wild Seeker Weapons.
Sweet.
And let me...
Maybe they have fancy.
I was thinking either fancy arrows or fancy crossbows.
Yeah. Crossbows and arrows use the same arrow?
No, I use
No,
bolts.
there's bolts
okay,
versus
yeah, that
arrows.
makes
Bolts are much heftier.
Yeah.
So you walk in, flanked by Lilia and Shar, and this blacksmith, swordsmith, etc., weaponsmith, looks up and says, "Let's see what voice." No, want to do some voices. Yes. Welcome to Wild Seeker Weapons. It is good of you to come. Please close the flap behind you. It is a bit sunny and dusty out there today.
Sure.
And I may have settled in Omniasari, but the sun is a little much for my fair skin. Anyway, welcome. You look like quite a fighter. Let me put this aside. I will finish this one later. It's a commission for
I see.
for someone. How can I help you all? What sort of thing are you looking for? And you look around, and there are things on the walls and stuff as well. But
We're looking for crossbow, something functional. It doesn't need to be too fancy.
a functional crossbow. The only crossbows I make are functional, my friend.
Sure.
If I,
I would
made
like a
dysfunctional,
non-functional
yeah, I could get you one. It's this one. It's in the broken pile.
It's a build your own.
Yeah, the DIY sort of crossbow kit that I sell over here, and that's up
For
to
the
you whether it's
children.
functional or not.
You make it
functional for a man
I suppose
that
that
does a lot of traveling.
I suppose that can be said for all crossbows, that you make them functional or not.
That is true. By the way, my name is... I closed the document, so I forgot. My name is Waismanor.
Ways Manor. I will never
I don't
remember
know.
that.
It's just a random generator name.
I like
But how does it spell it in the generator?
W-A-E-S.
Okay.
W-A-E-S-M-E-N-O-R. Waismanor.
Weapon.
He also can guide you to a place very well.
What
And
the
tell you whether there are police traps ahead. He's got ways in the name. That was the trick.
I see it.
While they look at crossbows, I'm like, do you have any arrows that are
Arrows?
more effective than regular arrows?
More effective than regular arrow
I just
arrows.
kind of make my own, so I just don't know if you
You make your own? Are you a spider?
arrows.
An arrow spider. Sorry, I spend a lot of time breathing in coal fumes. I'm getting confused. I have some arrows, yes.
Yeah, not a lot of socializing.
I also
here in the
fletch.
weapon shop.
The arrow buckets are over there.
Great.
There's the normal ones and the
Arrow
sort of
buckets.
fancier
I
arrows.
want to look at the fancier arrows.
The fancier arrows, +1, +2, +3 over there.
Ooh. That's +1 to hit or +1 damage.
Let me
Damage.
look.
Because the
think it's both.
Nala arrows I have are additional 2d6 damage.
I think it's both.
I think it's both.
It's damage and hit.
So +1 both damage and hit.
Yes, or
How-
+2 or +3.
How much are they each?
The +1s are 25 each.
Mm-hmm.
The +2s are 100 each, and the +3s are 400 each.
400 each. Wow.
+3 bone.
I need to get into that kind of.
You could make it. It would
Yeah,
be so
forever.
200 divided by 25. However many days that is.
8.
8 days for a +3 arrow.
So 800 for 2 +3 arrows.
Yes.
Okay.
We needed a chill shopping episode after the big fight. I like this.
Yeah.
I get to speak
Good to
in
have
weird
a
accents and
baseline.
improvise.
Go back to. Get back to regular living.
Yes. Ow,
why-
I stabbed myself on my D4.
Oh no.
D4s are by far the most dangerous of the dice.
Said 400, 125.
That's correct. You can buy however many. There's a bunch.
Yeah.
If you want to spend all your money on those arrows, you just have to keep track of the special.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Yep. So you're looking for a functional crossbow.
Yes. Functional and
Functional or
sturdy.
like functional?
Like sturdy.
With the Italian hand, please.
Sturdy. Yes, with
Sturdy.
the Italian hand. This is not the accent for this hand, but it's whatever. I don't know what you mean. You have to be a little more specific. I have crossbow. I mean, that's a heavy crossbow. Here's a heavy crossbow.
Sure.
We're in the part
That's
of the
just
game.
a normal heavy
It
crossbow.
won't hurt like.
Do you want a normal
extra
heavy
planar
crossbow, or do you want a
entities.
nice?
You need a plus
We're
something.
hoping for a crossbow that can slice right through somebody that would be at the other end of it.
Well, I've got Bertha.
Bertha?
Is this guy also making like enchanted wares?
Big Bertha. The crossbow.
Yeah. Unfortunately, everything that we're fighting now needs to have a plus something.
And
Yeah.
he gets out this just incredible looking, super fancy, like heavy crossbow that's like this massive and wonderful thing. This is Bertha,
She's
named
beautiful.
after an ex who
Oh.
shunned me.
I
For
see.
good reason, I was a dick. I've
Okay,
changed a lot.
this is like named in honor,
In her honor,
or
she
wanting
taught
to
me.
use it.
No.
Okay.
She was incredible, and she spurned me for a good reason because I was a dick. And I've changed a lot since then, and I made this in her honor because she reminded me that
Okay.
I needed to change.
That's
Anyway,
very good of you.
She was an amazing warrior and fabulous with the crossbow. This, and it's like got gold like leaf in it and stuff. It's like this amazing.
That might be too nice.
It's a +3 crossbow, and he's like, "This is 16,000 gold."
Is it a heavy crossbow or is it a light one?
Heavy crossbow.
Oh fuck!
Fighter crossbow.
My what? Oh yeah, that's what I did want to say. Because I'm dumping him. Proverbially.
This is
Yeah. Do you want to take her ex?
Yeah.
Oh boy, we both got X weapons. Is that
yeah.
right?
So this is
Ah,
it's
good.
a +1 arrow. I kept it in really good
We've
condition.
both got X weapons.
Yeah.
Is something that I
Oh wait, so just
never
to
thought I'd say.
on there, I did all the math. I'm taking 4 +3 arrows, 5 +2, and 8 +1s.
Great.
So I'm gonna add those, and then I have this weapon. I kept it in really.
Wow.
It has nostalgic value, so I kept it really nice.
She's a very nice.
But
It
just
needs
a
a little
+1.
more, a little bit of upkeep though. But I could do that easily enough.
Okay. How much would you take for it? I reckon it's worth about 1,000.
Well, I could give you store credit. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Would the store credit be more than the cash value?
No, it would be cash value of the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
I'm joking about the store.
okay.
What kind of bow is cross?
It's a +1.
+1 bow.
And then I still have my +2 that I'll hang on to.
So a +1, and this has been used, but it's magical. I could give you maybe 750 for it.
Gold?
Yes,
Brilliant. I'll take that. Thank you.
I will resell it. Hangs it up in the X weapon section.
there's a section.
Yeah. There's like.
This one is named after Caroline. This one is
Here's a
named
short
after
sword.
Samantha. All of these people were great, and I had a terrible time in my life. I haven't made an X weapon in many, many years
That's good.
because I have changed and become better. Or that's the goal, at least.
That's a good thing to.
These
strive
are
for.
in honor of
Yes.
great people in my life. Do you want Bertha? Or do you want something else?
What? Maybe a level below Bertha.
That's disappointing.
Wait.
You would kick all the ass with this one.
Yeah, I know. I bet that looks pretty good. Do you have anything? Well, I mean, yeah. Help win first, I guess. And
If
I'll
you
ask
want
about the
a
light
slightly
crossbows.
less exciting heavy crossbow,
Okay.
here is one that could do like maybe an additional 2, whatever 2 means, to your hit. That's 4,000 for that one.
All right, I'll do that.
Here you are.
Yay.
It's still a good weapon.
Thank you.
You will kill lots of things with it. Not your
I
exes,
will do
though.
that.
Appreciate who
Not
they
your
were and who you were at the time, and move beyond it.
Well, unless the ex was really bad.
Yes, unless they were abusive or terrible or
Unless
something,
they were
then
really
fuck them.
bad, and then we
Then
can kill
maybe
them.
shoot them.
Yeah.
But like, if it was mutual, I don't have to get into this. Yeah, you were asking.
Oh, I was just wanting to take a look at if you had any of interesting light crossbows at all.
Light crossbows. I mean, I've got Samantha is one of the light
Oh, boy.
crossbows. If you want it, it's yes, it's a +3 and 16,000.
Oh, it's the same price as the heavy one.
They are still the magical enchantment is really what increases the price of these things.
I'm buying one more +3 arrow just so I can get 5 because I'm OCD.
Fair enough.
So now I have 5 of both of those and then 8 of the.
Meanwhile, Char's like piling like arrows on the
Seriously.
counter and stuff.
I'm actually gonna do 2 more +1s also.
She's got like
but
3
the-
quivers on her back.
Her quiver is a bag of holding unto
Definitely
itself.
enchanted.
And like
Gorgeous.
other like light crossbows. Let me see in the back. Give me 1 second.
Great. Okay. Awesome. I feel good about that. About these choices.
Kieran, I love Omnisari food so much.
So good.
Ow.
Oh my god.
So good.
Yum
Yum yum. Yum 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 yum.
Let me see. Let me.
Where
see.
was the painter's tent? I got
This
the tent.
way.
That way.
Come this way.
Ooh. Oh, I know. Ah. This one. This is the light crossbow of certain death.
Well, you don't say.
We all gasp.
What does it do?
Take a step back.
He's +2,
Okay.
whatever that means.
Yeah, means something to someone somewhere, I'm sure.
And otherwise, if you hit a creature with it, a being, an enemy, they cannot magically heal themselves or any healing of themselves until the start of your next sort of ability to go.
Until I can hit them again.
Until you've reloaded and you're like ready. Whatever that means.
Roughly 6 seconds.
Roughly 6 seconds in the future.
Approximately 6 seconds.
Very broad 6 seconds.
And how much is this one?
Well, that would be 6,000.
6,000.
That's good.
And it's another. There's no other way to say +2.
Yeah, there's no other way. I have been
additional
trying
damage.
so hard. But
it
it
hits
does a
them
medium
twice
good
as
bonus.
hard.
Yeah, but it's not twice.
Does
It's
a
just +2.
Medium good bonus.
It's a medium good bonus. I will go ahead and take this crossbow of certain death. Thank you very much for 6,000.
How injured are you?
Great.
I
Let
don't
me
know how
make
to say
that for you.
halfway
Is-
dead.
Is this an item that has to be attuned, I'm guessing?
No.
No? Okay, I was like, that's the...
Just gets to be labyrinth files.
I have to make that because technically a weapon of certain death is just a normal weapon.
Okay, cool.
But I will give you the +2.
Thanks.
It will take me
And
5 seconds.
when did you already buy a crossbow?
I did.
Oh, damn it. Oh, never mind. I guess you got a heavy one.
It's only 25.
As I was going to
each
say,
for
you could have
plus
had my
one arrow.
Yeah.
light +2
Taking
crossbow.
4 more. 5 more.
I am good.
I don't know when we're gonna come back here again.
We always come back to Omniasar. What are you talking about?
Well,
I love
I think
Omnisar.
coming back here is only questionable because I don't know who's going to be alive.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun at this level of gameplay where I can just go, you've got whatever, I don't know, I'll just look at the list of magic items and say, these are available. If
got
you
the
have the
money
money.
for coin.
Doesn't matter to me.
I put all my arrows and potions in the backpack section for easy
Oh, yeah.
checking.
got like
I have a lot of
You
potions.
got like 22 silvered arrows and
Well, the silver arrows aren't magical; they're just silver.
Silver.
So there's like no point in using them unless we're going against werewolves. In which
Werewolves.
case, I would just
Your
I can
arrows,
just use
just
regular
use your
arrows, which
arrows.
are magic because my bow is. So it's kind of like pointless. So.
Yeah, that's much like way at the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah, that was like literally
That was,
like
like,
session
level
3
I
or
six.
still
4,
have that
yeah.
long sword.
yes, you do.
silvered longsword.
Yeah.
I still have silver bolts as well.
You can add +2 weapon of certain death crossbow light,
Yay!
which should be in there.
Did you get something, Wayne?
I got the long sword. Or
Another sword.
Another sword.
no, the heavy crossbow. I mean, I haven't looked at the swords yet.
You haven't looked at the swords yet.
Any scimitars?
I gotta
Well,
look.
in general, your arrows are like better, but I'm glad I have these for like when I.
Oh,
What
yeah.
kind of... You're looking for sword, too. You look like a swordy type.
Swordy type.
Not the sworded type, that's different. You're swordy. What sort of sword? You look scimitar-y?
Scimitar.
Can you do other sort of swords, or...
I suppose I could try. It just
You like lighter weapons, though,
Yes.
right? Yes, so light stuff. So I'll look for, like, rapier as well,
Okay, I'm done then.
because that's also... that you can also...
40 arrows.
I'm not seeing the weapon of certain death popping up.
Type in +2.
With the plus sign?
Yes. I just made it, so it might take a while.
Okay.
But +2
Might
weapon
need
of...
to reload.
It's very
the page.
cool that you could just make items in D&D Beyond and we can like get them.
It's great.
Yeah, I'll look it up in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's probably just not there yet. Or it didn't take. Who knows?
What's my potion making supply situation? I guess we did find the potion storage. She didn't really have anything.
Also, we
Give
kind
me 1
of
second.
Sure.
hold on. I need more pirate's booty.
oh,
We're not in Penchard.
I know.
What the
It was
hell?
on the list.
Ah, there it is. I added... Ah!
You added,
It gave me a beholder.
Oh, God, fucking Ramnash.
You say it takes 2 days for. How much is it for a? How long does it take to make a greater healing potion? Because I have everything written down except that.
It's all in 25.
25 days.
But it's
No,
half
25
cost, so
gold
250
increments.
divided by
I have
25.
the gold amount. I don't have the days.
250 divided by 25 is
So-
however many days it takes.
So 5.
It's 5 days for a
5
greater.
days. For a
250
greater.
divided by 25 is 10 days.
10. Apologies.
10 days for a
really
greater.
bad at that.
Because it's 100 days for a superior.
Yes,
Yes.
because that's 2,500
Yeah.
divided by 25.
Okay, great. That's what I'm working on now. So that's a while.
Superior.
So weirdly, I found the thing, and then I clicked add. There we go. You have it now.
Okay.
Just reload your page, and you should in your backpack. I put it in your backpack.
Okay, thank you.
Let me see if I can. Whatever you.
I think I can read.
All right, so you're looking for sword stuff. Well, I've got quite a few swords. I'm good at making swords. You want really strong sword?
Yes.
Of course, you want a really strong sword. Look at you. So it pinches your cheek.
Oh. Pinch the beard.
Don't touch.
How about this one? And he finds a scimitar on the side that's like, as he grabs it, there's like a burst of energy from it. This, if you would like to hold it.
Yes.
You swing it around, perfect balance. You feel like Will at the beginning of Pirates of the Caribbean, and
Pull the candle off.
shit.
I love that part.
It's very good. That movie's good.
It still holds up.
Yeah,
too.
it does. The first one, yeah, absolutely.
First one's just an excellent film.
Second one.
Second one's not bad.
I actually
but
like the
first
whole
one has a
trilogy.
lot of
If you
good
watch 2 and
rewatches.
3 together,
I
in
like
one
1,
sitting,
2,
yeah,
and
it's a good
3.
story.
It's a good story.
Yes.
And the third one's just ridiculous action nonsense.
I just
which
really
appreciate.
like Davy Jones.
Yeah,
Yes.
Davy
I
Jones
do
is a great
too.
character, and Bill
The
Nye
music's
plays the
Great
crap
effect.
out of
Great
him.
effect.
Anyway, so he hands you this, and he says, "Now, if you, with your amazing weaponry skills, you swordy man, if you swing this like a motherfucker, like real good,
I can do that.
yeah, if you do it, and the creature has a head, it will just cut the creature's head fully off. Easily, like butter. Like a heated sword through butter.
Oh my
Pretty
god.
I actually kind of like that.
Does this one have
Now,
a
if
name?
it's too big of a head, it might just do a bunch of extra, like, damage to the person. But
specifically to the head.
when it does, like, yes, it's big.
Does this one have a name?
Yes, it's a Vorpal sword.
Vorpal?
Like
know what that
vortex purple. Vorpal.
Vorpal?
I think they
I'm-
straight up took that from Jabberwocky.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
please.
don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, Vorpal.
Okay.
Yes, please.
How much is this?
Probably.
I'm about to say, for like an
A Vorpal
instant
sword.
Head cutting off
a
sword.
decapitation sword.
That
this-
would be 24,000.
I figured. I was expecting
You
30.
should have that though, right?
Yeah,
do.
that might be your
Cut off
platinum.
heads? Need a special sword?
Like is the
This one,
well,
this one kills things instantly.
This is an
If you roll a critical,
Yes.
This is like what he has.
it's what he has.
Yes.
Wow.
He has a Vorpal sword. Yeah, he has a Vorpal greatsword.
Please.
crazy.
Oh my god.
So it's a plus.
Yes.
It's a +3. Plus, if you roll a critical and it has a head, you kill it instantly. Basically, if it has too big, basically it does 68 extra slashing damage on top of the critical you're already doing.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Are you gonna sell your newly gotten deals? To this guy?
No reason to hang on to it.
Yes, there is a
It's a fiend killing sword,
It's
Win.
an extra planar.
And it's an extra planar killing sword.
yeah.
It specifically is good against
Okay,
celestials.
okay. All right.
Lily and Char's head
cannot
just
believe this
whip around from
conversation
the other
though.
side of the store, like
Just sell the other. Sell the regular stuff that you got.
Jesus, you know you
Get
can
rid
only
of the
use
hand
one
axe.
at a time.
you
two
have
at a
your
time,
other
Win, right?
scimitars to sell.
Okay.
Yeah, your vicious scimitar could be sellable,
Yeah, I'll sell back the vicious
and the
scimitar.
silvered long.
Yeah, it does. It does an extra 2d6 to any extra planar creatures. I mean, it's
Okay.
It's
Okay.
it's slightly weaker than Darkheart,
Okay.
but it doesn't kill you,
but it's probably
Yes.
better than
and it's still a +3 weapon.
Okay.
storyteller. I don't know.
Storyteller's a +3 weapon, and it has some cool abilities. You've just not
You've
had
never used.
had the chance to use them in the middle of things yet.
Yeah. It's good for like bigger
Very-
fights.
Yeah, in very specific moments, and you got to think ahead. I'm very proud of Storyteller's design, but it is sort of tough to use.
I love it.
I haven't.
It's
seen
so
its
cool.
ability- I've read the abilities, and they seem really cool.
I'm gonna find the right moment. I think we'll get there.
Jeez. If Cinder Storm was on the ground, that's all we would have seen. Storyteller. Just
Actually, I was like really close to that, and then he flew up. I was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck!"
Well, now you can fly. So
yeah. Now you
Yeah.
can fly.
Yeah, because Storyteller can give you sneak attack. It can give you use a reaction to give extra rolls to your allies. It can allow you to catch ranged attacks on you.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's the monk one.
It can allow you to do an AOE on you without you getting
Yeah,
damaged.
yeah, I really like
Like
that.
a fireball.
Yeah, it's a
burst,
fireball
yeah.
on you without you getting damaged by it. And then you can charm things. Yeah. It's a pretty good. I mean,
It's a
it's-
really
so-
cool sword.
yeah, holy shit.
you just have to spend them.
Yeah, you have to wait
And you have to kill things to get the charges back. Which
Oh yeah, speaking of that, can you shoot me later today?
Of course. Yeah.
Speaking of that, can you shoot me later?
So yeah, I
Kinky.
mean,
So would you like this Vorpal
I
sword?
sure-
it
I
took
sure
me
would,
years
sir.
to. No, how long did it take me?
I'd say this probably took him.
I'm
centuries.
curious now. 24,000.
how much would the
It took me
silver-
480 days to
God
make this
damn it.
sword.
Jesus, you are a dedicated
I
master
make
of your craft.
swords like a motherfucker.
God, I need.
I
That's my
will
phrase
hurt
today.
things like a motherfucker
Like a
with this
motherfucker.
sword.
Like a motherfucker.
Why is everyone fucking their mothers? I would really.
Why is everyone
I am
fucking mothers?
concerned.
Depends
Not
on the
their
mother.
mothers, just mothers.
I also assume this is
Oh, just
a
mothers in
tomb
general, that is
sword.
true.
This is also
Mothers
a tomb
are-
sword.
You know what? I'm not going to finish that sentence.
Vorpal swords are attunable.
Also, it's
Okay,
Father's Day.
that's
guys.
fine.
It's Father's
so how much would the silvered longsword and the vicious scimitar knock off of that?
I've been all
For store credit.
credit.
Give me 1 second.
Half of whatever their items worth is.
Well, no, apparently there's not a more
vicious
store credit
scimitar, yeah.
situation here.
Well, the store credit was a joke that I was making.
Yeah.
But you didn't use the vicious sword very much, did you?
And
I
it's
had
never-
it very briefly. And
I think
then
it's
we found
pretty much
storytelling.
like new.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll say that's only like 50 off. So 300 for the vicious sword.
Sweet.
And the silvered sword's just a normal sword with
Yeah.
silver. So that's not really.
I used it for that one time.
See if I can find
6.
silvered weapons. See if there's anything. Nah. So I mean, whatever the longsword is,
Okay.
which is 15 7.
Okay.
So 307 gold off
Okay. All right. So
for your trade.
2,400.
2,400. No, 24,000.
1,000. Okay.
Trying to trick me up.
I know. What are you trying to do there?
Okay. 24,000
Minus 307.
minus 307.
Look at us. We like our coin. I've never had this much coin.
I like
My
that.
coin.
23,693.
I
There we
will
go.
say
just-
that
I
I
have guns, I
still
have plate
have.
now.
Oh, I know you still have so much
like
coin.
because Liz like, no, I don't need the best thing. I need the second
I need
best
second
thing.
best thing.
That's how I shop for groceries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go for the middle aisle or the middle
like
the
shelf.
middle-
Still have,
price
I
range,
still
yeah.
have a good chunk of change left after this.
Yeah, you're level 15.
Well, it's
I
also
get to
like-
hand out money and
it's
magic
also like
weapons
a
because
pl-
I can make everything insanely hard.
It's just like
Okay.
I have a +2 to my crossbow. A +3 is only going to help like 1/20th more. You know, like
Somebody's definitely done the math.
Yeah.
Well, this was a very successful time at the weapons store, I'd say.
Yes, thank-
Especially
That's
for
what I
you,
say
the
out
weapon
loud.
store man.
Yes, the weapons store guy.
I'm very glad we were helped.
really
We
glad
were
we
able
could
to guide you towards your success.
Thank you so much for shopping at Wild Seeker Weapons.
Of course.
If you ever need an X weapon made, or in
You know,
honor,
I'm
of
pretty
people
sure
that
all
you
of
care
my
about.
X's are already taken care of. But thank you so much.
Fair enough. And anyway, it would be an honor of good ones. So.
And I haven't named them. I need to.
You could get
Say
keep
hello
a
to my
different name
little
for
friend.
each claw,
My,
like
for
a Arya style.
my little silver
Arya
dagger
style.
like claw
Yeah.
things. I don't know. Yeah, maybe every single one.
Just like each one of your enemies.
Oh.
Oh,
My one night stand killed you.
wouldn't be the first time. Never mind. You've seen Downton Abbey.
I actually haven't.
I have seen Downton Abbey. I understand that reference.
Cameron.
I love that show. I've been watching.
it's on
I've been
the list.
watching.
Is it? Yeah. Since when?
I mean, my list is like The Sopranos, and like there's such an
Sounds-
old
sounds
like
good.
Downton
list.
Abbey?
I gave
Sounds
up.
a good show.
I gave up
no,
in season
I'm sure
3.
it's good. It's
but
not what I would assume.
yeah.
Seasons 1 and 2
what
I
that
really
one
enjoyed.
was.
I watched it all and the movie. I haven't seen the new movie yet. I've been watching Bridgerton, which is less good than Downton Abbey.
It's like-
That's what I was thinking.
It's
Sorry.
more like trash TV.
I got
It's
confused.
much trashier.
That's I got
made
confused.
during World War
I got
II.
confused.
Bridgerton's
I thought
great.
you were talking about Bridgerton.
But
I
not
just
quite
got
as
my
good as Downton
British
Abbey.
shows
Bridgerton
confused.
feels like more soap opera-y to me.
I think that's the point, though,
No,
right?
I think Bridgerton. Well, maybe I could see what you mean as far as
it's
like
more
trash
drum-
version.
Yeah. It's
Because
like
Downton Abbey is like textbook soap opera. It's
Yeah.
just extremely well written drama.
yeah.
My problem with Downton is that it's written by a Tory,
Oh,
a very
Tory,
conservative British politician.
yeah. But the casting practices are pretty good. So,
Yeah, well.
anyways,
So, thank you. Have a good day.
thanks. All right, let's go
Enjoy
get
your Vorpal sword.
I'm sure he will.
What's
all
the
right.
line from Jabberwocky?
1, 2, 1, 2, and through. The Vorpal blade went snicker snack.
That's
He left
the
it
one.
dead, and with his head he went galloping back.
That's the one.
Damn.
I know. I
Well-
love that poem.
There we go.
That's pretty sweet.
Where is this artist? I can't
All right,
find
let's
it.
go. Let's
I can't find it.
You two are wandering around. He's moved his shop slightly. It's like literally 5 inches to the right, and you're like, where the fuck? But you do eventually find it, and you stumble in. And he's like, oh, good. You have made it back. I don't remember what voice I was doing earlier. Something like this, I think.
Hello, Peg.
Welcome back. Your portrait is finished. Here it is in all its glory.
Wow.
And it's like
big is it?
full
Yeah.
ass like portrait.
Yeah.
It's that size, so you know.
Wow.
into the bag of holding with you.
Great.
You can wrap it in some brown paper.
Did you like? Oh, all right. No.
I did.
Beautiful. Thank
I
you
did.
so much.
I can't wait to have our
Wow.
leader bring it to life.
What?
No. What she means to say is you really brought us, the group, to
Oh
life.
yes, I brought you to life. I see what you mean.
You did great. It
Sparty,
looks
I'm
so
very glad-
realistic.
I'm glad that
We're gonna
you
put it in our
enjoyed
house.
What?
Nala.
What? That's true. We're gonna put it in our house.
Yeah, we're
two
gonna put
are
it in our
weird.
house. We're just,
I meant-
adventurers.
I meant-
We're eclectic and quirky. Bye. Thank
I
you
can
so
see
much.
that. No worries. Yes, if you need another portrait done.
No.
When Lilia
I'm
sings
stuck in
to it.
Russian. I cannot get out of Russian. If you need another portrait done, then I am your person.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. We'll definitely recommend you in the future.
In the future.
Yes, and don't forget my name. My name is...
I
Peg.
have already
Peg.
forgotten.
Peg is
No,
Peg. It is Peg. It
Peg
is
Bovig.
Peg
Peg
Bovig.
Bovig. That's my name. Peg Bovig.
Peg Bovig.
An
the
absolute
gnome.
pleasure.
Portraits.
It will only remain in my head for another 5 minutes.
It's fine.
An absolute
Okay, I have it written down.
pleasure.
We're fine.
Peg Bovic.
Great. Does anyone else have any shopping to do?
And as we leave, I'm like,
everything I
no, shut the fuck up.
I meant when Lilia sings to it.
I know what you
wanna
meant,
see-
but that's not normal.
Note. There aren't that many places to shop.
Yeah.
You're about to go on endgame track.
No, yeah.
Not that many places to shop. This place will have anything you need. What? Yeah, so literally anything. Including roleplay items. If you have any ideas.
Roleplay items?
Yeah, anything you need to buy for sentimental value, etc.
Oh, I see.
I've got everything I need for my book. I've got all my
is there
materials. If there's an enchanter that can do like
You want to try and find one?
I would like to find somebody to assist with an enchanting session on the staff.
Okay, make an investigation check. On the staff?
Yeah.
I thought you meant for the book. So okay.
Jewelry?
Well, no.
Well, staff is longer
I know that I don't want to risk a stranger trying to activate
You
it.
can buy as many diamonds as
Okay,
you
fine.
want.
I'll risk to see if there's an enchanter to help with activating the book, and also can they assist with the staff, either or.
Also, jeweled chalices for some reason. There's just some.
I'm gonna
There's
buy.
like 2 here if you want to buy.
I'm gonna buy 2. How much is it? Is it
1,000 gold
1,000
each.
1,000 gold? Okay, great. Yeah, I'm gonna do.
And in actuality, there's probably 2,000 golds worth of diamonds here,
Okay.
and you can split them up however you wish.
if
2,000 gold worth.
if
So
we're going-
4,000 total.
Yes,
If we're going to like a magic shop, I will just take a look around to see if there's anything interesting.
sure. I'll roll a generator for you.
But otherwise, I don't need anything. It's just if anything catches my eye.
Okay. Just anything catches your eye.
I'm gonna attune this Vorpal sword.
Yes, do that.
Yeah, the only problem is it has to be something that I feel worthy of an attunement spot. So
Yeah.
that is the difficulty. Is I already have some pretty good items in my.
Yeah, I mean, most of the things I think, even no matter how many times I click this, I could find some fun, cool stuff. Some really fun, fancy stuff would cost more money than you actually have.
Damn. All right.
Fair.
There's stuff that costs 100,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess
Um,
I didn't think about this while they were looking at it, but I guess my plate armor is just regular plate armor.
you do have regular
You
plate.
haven't really,
If you want to upgrade that, you can go do
Fancier
it.
plate armor?
You can get if you
as
want.
much as a +3 if it's...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, if you want just non-attuned
Yeah.
armor, +1 is 1,500, +2 is 6,000, and +3 is 24K.
I'll do
Yeah.
a +2.
So we did.
6,000. That's a good boost to your
There's
armor.
nothing
What are you,
higher than
22
bracers of defense. That's not an armor.
That's all it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can combine it with a ring.
Yeah.
Do you have a ring?
Oh, I do not have rings. Do they have any rings of defense?
I don't know why
or
I'm giving
rings
you all
of-
this armor. I'm just-
I mean,
Wine.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll take a
if
ring.
if I haven't hit 20
I
yet,
sell my
that's
half
probably
plate?
my better way forward.
What?
You can't
get-
wear. Wait, no. It's the bracers you can't wear armor.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can't wear armor in general. This is the only thing I can wear
Okay.
that can bump my AC
I
as well
see.
as rings.
A ring of protection. Yeah, I mean they're not actually not that rare.
Is
It's
there
only
like
3,500.
a +3 of
No,
protection?
so a ring of
Yeah,
protection is
I
just
like
+1.
just looked
and
that
it
up
just
myself.
raises of one.
+1. And it is attuned. Yeah, so that's the problem.
Yeah.
I'd keep my arms of Zim.
Just to get rid of it,
How much
can I
are they?
sell my
3,500.
half plate?
I'll buy that just to
Ooh.
have it in the thing.
You can switch out when you. What was that?
To just get rid of it, my half plate is worth $750. Can I just get rid
Half of whatever that is. 325.
Yeah, there's like nothing really that protects
No,
more
wait.
than like a +1 cloak of protection.
375.
Is there anything really that would like do more protection than like a +1 cloak of protection or
For
protection?
spellcasters, they deliberately make it hard to
Yeah.
raise your AC, right? The displacement cloak you were looking at, even if you look at like the price, that's 60,000.
Yeah,
Those things are very expensive.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but it's also it's not exactly what I want it to be, so that's fine. I don't need. I already got up to 20 for my AC.
And honestly, wait, what level is mirror image?
Ooh.
I can't. So I was not able to learn any other bardic spells this time around.
It should be a sorcerer spell too.
This fool doesn't.
I'm just saying, if you're looking for ways to
Yeah.
Right.
Or sorry, this individual doesn't
You don't
happen
have second
to
level
have
spells
the
for sorcery, right?
the ring of
I do, I just got
protection
them.
from.
Okay, well, you could do
angels,
mirror
does it?
image if you wanted to. If you and I'd let you change that out because
I'd consider
this
it.
is like literally the session after you leveled up.
Yeah.
If you're looking for ways to prevent you from getting hurt more, mirror image is a good
This
way to go.
individual doesn't happen to have the ring of protection from angels, does he?
Let me see. I'll roll something. Is that a? That must be a homebrew,
Yeah,
and I must have made it.
I figured as much. I was like,
when did I make?
We had already received
Yeah, you already
that and got rid of it.
that.
oh, never mind.
You did get that. I think that was an our campaign.
That was we gave it to the mob. I want to say the mob, but they were actually kind of decent people.
The
family,
mob.
the family.
We get
that-
the people that we
we
got
gave them the
Vinci
flying
from.
carpet. That's what we gave them.
Yeah.
Then did we keep it then?
Was the ring of protection from angels from all the way in the
I don't
Strachel?
remember when we got it.
imagine
I'm pretty
that's
sure
the
we
only
gave
one
that
we
to them
got
too,
it.
though. Yeah.
I remember we gave a ring to somebody as like a bonus on top.
We might
Did
have-
give
It was
them-
the ring and the
And the
yes,
and the
I'm pretty
carpet?
positive.
We gave him the carpet and the ring was a bonus, but I don't know if we knew it was a ring of protection from angels.
We
Oh,
did- I
wait,
think we did, and we just didn't think we needed
Maybe
it.
they fell on hard times and they had to sell the ring in the 2 years.
We'd have to listen to it back. That was like literally at the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah.
If it was from Strachel, that was our first sessions back.
I imagine that's exactly it.
remote.
We gave it to the family, so yeah, he probably doesn't have it.
Yeah.
All right, I already put
That
the
was very
3,500 for the regular protection ring, just to have it in my inventory.
Yeah, you can switch it out if you need. So, is that all for shopping?
I think so.
I think so.
I think that's as. I don't think I'm gonna do better than a Vorpal
Vorpal
sword.
sword's pretty good.
Great.
And your armor, you good with your armor?
I don't see how else I can improve it without unattuning something right now.
No, they all just got armor that's
Plus
unattuned.
1 and
Yeah.
2 and 3 are not
Okay.
attunable things.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to get that sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean a ring, sure.
No, I mean
No,
you
a
can get
plate
plus 1,
armor.
plus 2, plus 3 armor is not attuned,
Okay.
which is what they were all doing.
Oh, okay.
Because they all wanted their so plus 1 armor is 1,500, plus 2 is 6,000, and plus 3 armor is very expensive because it's plus 3 armor, 24,000 for that.
Okay. Yeah, I can probably do +2 plate.
Great. So you can go back to the 2 goblins who are able to outfit you in. So that's 6,000 gold
Sweet.
for plus 2 armor there.
Now it's extra shiny.
I'll go ahead and take the arms off. Hang on.
Sell the plate I was wearing back to them, probably.
Right. So you are all outfitted now, very well, as high-level adventurers should be. Since in the DM's guide it lists the way you set up campaigns in 5 levels sections. You know, you've got 1 through 5. You're rescuing dogs and trees. That's not a thing. And level 5 to 10, you're rescuing like villages and the Soul City area or whatever. 10 through 15 you're rescuing the country, and 15 to 20 you're saving the world. And you are at the level of
Save the world.
About to start.
about to start saving the world, because this is endgame stuff. You're at,
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, from here on out it's do the devil contract thing, start doing the stones,
Yeah.
and start weakening more loss, save the camps, gather stones, weaken more loss, and then eventually fight him.
Fight him. Did I find an enchanter that could help with either the book or help? Them
Make
with
an
the
investigation check for them.
staff? Didn't find it. That's a 9.
A 9. Unfortunately, there are some good enchanters. They are all busy with your friends buying
Yeah,
shit, and now starting on their own projects.
I got you.
And asking for like, hey, can you help me do this? Doesn't really work out.
Yeah.
But you all have the rest of the day. You have a very exciting shopping day where you buy a bunch of cool stuff.
After shopping, I'll probably go back to the hotel and lay down with Daisy.
Sure, you
cuddle with her.
head back and cuddle with your
Take a
kitty.
cat nap with my cat.
Hey,
Is there
Shaw,
anything
here's
else?
an arrow I made for you. Oh my God! What did you?
Oh, thank you. She grabs it. She like tries to put it in the quiver, which is very full now. That's a cold arrow, right?
Yeah.
Yay, thank you.
Is there anything anyone else would like to do tonight before
Kieran,
the next day?
Yeah.
can you send a message to Credence for me?
Yeah.
What voice did Credence have? Do you remember?
Well.
He was dead tired every time.
No, I just really want to know.
Normal voice.
Was he Irish? He wasn't Irish.
I can't remember. I think he just had
I think he was
low Cameron voice.
I think he was
yeah.
low Cameron voice.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Everyone's favorite accent.
Sure.
I mean, that means, when I was like, when you plan voices, I go, yeah, low, medium, high.
Yeah.
I want you to write down
24
word for
words.
word.
24 words. Have to start with howdy.
Okay.
Yeah,
24
24 words.
Big thing tomorrow. Miss you. Think about you
Doing a thing
often.
tomorrow.
Hope to get home soon. After war, want to pick up where we left off. That's 24.
Love that.
Great. I say that, but with howdy.
You say that.
But with howdy.
Thanks, Kieran.
Oh yeah, things like Kieran's. See, that's the whole
bless.
thing.
Want to pick up where we left off.
Assuming you're speaking for Win.
No.
Imagine that.
You hear a in the background.
Hey!
What's that?
It's his
It's a
bird.
sock.
It's a hawk.
Bird.
Tell Win I would like to as well.
Yay.
We will all survive this well.
He would like to as well. And is full of false confidence that everyone will survive this.
Well, that.
Well, I mean, no, he's very optimistic about everyone's odds.
his confidence means a lot.
Great.
Sweet. All right, that's all I wanted. Thank you.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for. It's a team telephone.
Yeah. I wonder if they make a ring of sending. You know, something.
That's a
that
good, yeah.
Probably.
You could do that.
I can't do that spell.
I can't do that spell either.
You might be able to figure out the enchantment for
Or I
him.
might have to touch base with Nigel and Vidar and
Gotta assume.
Reverence, maybe. I don't know. They might be able to make something like that. Because that would be handy. Because,
Get it?
yes,
It's a ring.
it's a ring.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Anything else tonight? Roleplay wise, etc. All right.
I already talked to Ernesto once, so.
You head to bed.
Nice and early.
Good.
Take a night nap.
Good night.
I think I already did some enchanting in the morning with you, so I can't do any more tonight.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it is once a day.
Keep that sword away from my... Oh, you need me to throw lightning at you, right?
Oh, yes. Let's go outside.
How much do you need me to throw at you? Right before I went to bed.
Let's try...
How much do you need? How much of my essence do you feel you want to...
Let's do 5 to 6.
All right, 6 it is.
You find a secluded part of the outskirts of Omniasari. Maybe
Yeah.
spend a wild walk to way out, and you throw a spell at Shar.
Okay.
You take...
You still get half damage.
Yeah.
See, if with lightning spells, I can just let D&D Beyond do it.
5 or 6, Nala.
6. And you're going to take... Wow, that's really slow.
How much damage?
Half of 42.
So 21.
21 damage.
Nice. Can I, no.
Yeah.
That is my reaction to
Yep.
absorb. Okay,
Yes.
great. I'm good.
Great.
Thanks, Nala.
Sleep it off.
You all walk back.
Char's like,
Char
"Woo!"
smoldering a bit. Her hair.
She feels like she got, like, slapped.
Are you going to be able to sleep now? Or?
You all walk back
Electrified.
to the inn. You have a fabulous dinner, which costs you, 10 gold all around.
All right,
Food,
guys.
though.
Seriously, we got to think. Where are we going to set up shop in Omniasari when we open up our...
Oh, you guys are settling
space.
down here?
Maybe we
Oh,
can
I
buy,
knew this was my
like,
long
maybe
time-
they can lease us some space in the hotel.
Oh.
We,
No,
we would
I
need
think
to
we'll
start
do
off by doing like a
pop-ups.
pop-up. Yeah, exactly.
Pop-ups?
Exactly.
That's nice, actually.
We'd have to do a pop-up. We could probably get
we
some
could think
sort of
of a permanent
affiliation with the
pop-up.
hotel.
Now, question. Who knows how to bake bread?
I'm sure I could figure it out.
Baking's not that hard.
Baking itself is a kind of artistry, and I'm usually pretty good
very
at
hard.
Math
those,
than
so
anything,
I'm
and
sure
we're not
I'd
a
be
math good crew.
Baking is a little bit of both.
I've heard it was all about
Chemistry.
weight, and through enchanting, like, this certain amount of weight of enchantment materials to use, so I might be able to, like, assist with, like...
I'm just doing the beer.
I'll help with beer.
I'm pretty
I
sure you
get
could
that.
bake with beer, too.
I can make
You
cornbread
Yes.
Well,
based on my
it's a similar mash.
my
yeah.
cowboy history. I can make cornbread.
But I think
And
if
biscuits.
we got recipes first, and then we try out the recipes for baking, and then we can start to make our own things based off of what recipes we find, tweaking things here or there to make it our own. But first, we should start with what someone else has written for baking.
I want to be near the cliffside if we were to set up shop. I don't want to be near the, like... Should we be near center of town, near the market, or near the cliffside if we were to actually set up?
Maybe near the port,
Down by the port?
because then as people are coming through, or boyfriends
Ugh, we're going to be smelling like...
are coming
Do you
through.
want to be smelling fish all the time?
I don't know what direction I want to go dirty with this one. I'm sorry. There's so many different ways I could. I'm sorry. I'm a failure.
Then you opt out.
I opt out.
You opt out of it.
Something
know.
vaguely embarrassing. Insert here.
I did this backwards.
Say again?
I did my Fey landing thing backwards. I keep forgetting that marking off charges means it's done.
Yes.
So this was actually fully charged. For
Oh, well. Then
Well-
it wasn't.
Now it's overcharged.
It's overcharged.
Maybe the market.
There we go.
Maybe you could split the
Near the
difference.
market? Yeah.
You'd have to look at what's available anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole war going on, so who knows what'll be newly emptied vacant.
Don't you know?
What new things will be vacant at the end?
Well, it seems like all the carts and stands are very mobile in the market. So as long as we're able to, like, put down, like, our stake, we might be able to... Stakes? I don't know how.
But
not-
stake
don't
a
how
forget
you
that
claim.
we're
build a
going to
foundation,
actually
but-
need some of the equipment in order to bake the thing. So we'll need to have space for an oven and space for a brewery and like an actual brew. I don't think this is something that we could make just simply keg by keg. We're going to have to make larger batches as we're going to be serving the masses.
I know exactly what we should do. We are going to build on top of Arloso's work. We're going to bring the house back into
Are
the
you
materials
sure?
section.
Are you sure that's
and
wise?
that's going to be our bakery. We're going to be able to
We
move
would have
it
to almost
anywhere.
entirely rebuild the house then.
No,
Because
I'm
the
just going
rooms
to.
and
No, I'm
things-
going. I haven't read that journal in a while, and I feel like I've progressed a lot more
You'd have a better grasp on it now.
on some of the writing that it's at the back of that book. I would really like to try and see if I could bring that.
I think
house.
Kieran was meaning like it's a house, not
Yeah.
a brewery, or like you'd have to build a section.
very large
Yeah.
Well, we were planning
their
on
vats
renovating
and
the house in
things
general, weren't we?
Yeah, but not building the roof up like twice the height
we-
it is
we
now.
maybe
you
make
could,
an
like,
addition.
You could like live in the sort of farmhouse, as it were, and then have the brewery still
Attached.
movable because it's a mini plane that you're moving around, not
Yeah.
the house itself.
Then we go on brew tours.
Brew tours.
That sounds wonderful. First, you have to defeat a god.
Doing
first you gotta defeat a god.
but then part of the whole like shtick can be that we can take people to the places that we like had these gigantic battles once everything is won, and it can be a tourist destination.
Yeah.
Very good. Hope someone's writing this down because I ain't.
Well, it's being recorded, so.
That's true.
It is being recorded.
Yes.
Don't scare me like that.
Man.
Oh God.
It's on the record.
But you have this conversation over your meal about the future and what you might do
Look out into the sunset over the harbor.
when you defeat Morlos, when you have some time to just be people.
Aww.
And you go to sleep.
Yay.
And then you wake up when to go to hell?
Really early.
Like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Sure. You ask for a wake-up call, which is a wake-up knock on the door, basically.
Wake up, knock on
Daisy
the door.
scritches.
Wow. And you all wake up groggily, ready
Win
to go
has
to
probably
hell.
gotten very little sleep.
This is hell. Nor am I out of it.
But the photographer just messaged me back, so I resent him all the stuff. That's what I was messaging about. So I'll let you know if he.
Stretch the wings.
Cool.
All
what you doing?
Are we ready to go to hell?
Yes, I am.
Hell is an early morning. I am already here.
All right. Well,
How are we getting there again?
You are reaching
Are you
out.
summoning?
Yeah.
I guess so. Rosera, we're ready.
Another piece of paper appears and smacks you in the face and says, "I'm not a taxi service."
Damn. Okay.
All right.
Well,
All right, we're,
Fuck you too.
we're
Ooh,
shifting.
does she hear that?
Yes.
probably. Maybe let's not. do that.
Sarah, no, we don't mean
I'm
that.
trying to become
Sorry.
friends with her. So
Well, good luck with that.
thank you.
But also, maybe we should be.
I don't
more,
want any pop
We
with it.
should be more polite to the people that we're trying to get out of a contract with.
Wynn's not allowed to do any
Well,
talking.
Yeah, no, not at all.
well, Kieran, I guess you're our individual to get us to.
Another plane.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Blues could do.
You still attuned to
Can
that
you?
amulet?
Well, and I have the spell now.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
Well, if you have
But
the spell,
I
then
am
it's even
attuned,
better.
so I'm going to do it without using a spell slot first.
Okay.
But
Okay. Perfect.
I can cast it if I need to.
You cast plane shift using your amulet, and you as you're traveling, it gets hotter and hotter and hotter.
Yep.
It's like a Florida.
Yeah, it's the first time I've been here with my mask on. It's not as bad. It's actually quite comfortable.
Don't you have a resistance to cold?
Fire.
Oh, it's
fire.
fire.
And now with the cold thing on top, I feel like it cools my face.
Oh, I see. But you arrive on this grand balcony.
I can feel
The grand
air
balcony.
sticking to me.
It would be a dry heat,
Oh, it's a dry heat? Oh, never mind. That's not that bad.
but it's very hot. And you
Finally, I am comfortable.
look out
right?
on Malbolg beneath you, the arching roadways with the hanging off of them the cages being battered by
Oh,
the
right.
never-ending avalanches of Malbolg's massive main mountain.
Now, though, do I recall my 6 seconds here?
We don't know that you made it.
Yes,
The last time.
and you didn't make it here.
Oh, nice.
You
Was I in
remember
the
6
line?
seconds in the line.
Oh, fuck yes. I was getting drafted, Kieran.
Great.
And the door opens behind you, and Ich is there.
Yes.
Oh, it's you all. I think I've recognized you. You are very distinctive individuals. And goes
Fair enough.
through his sort of ledger to see if there's anything special going on, and goes, you are actually scheduled to be here. So you will want to head out and to the left and to the left and to the right and to the left and to the right and then the right and then the right and then just keep going on straight. And you will make it to the courtroom. Don't be late. Your trial is in an hour.
Oh, I was going to ask what time it is. Great.
We still have the map that he
You do have
gave
the
us,
map, the
so-
basic-
So
the
that
basic
made
map.
sense when he said the directions.
Wait,
Sort of.
I'm good at reading maps.
Yeah, but this was like a theme park map that's not very good. 2 trials in an hour.
All right, well, let's go.
And we'll end there for today. But yes, we will get to the hell trial and getting out of this very long contract that you started getting into the first episode of this podcast. When you met Trust.
Gosh.
So long
ago.
I listen to that episode every now and then and go,
Yeah.
what a different time. But thank you all for listening. This is very fun. Little shopping
Oh man,
episode.
I'm nervous.
Have a good one.
Bye.